begin. I came to win. Battle me, that's a sin. Come on, throw your hands up. Let's go, y'all. It's Monday, Monday, my favorite day of the week. I'm hoping everybody's having a fantastic day this morning. That's right, it's your boy Boogotti NYC. Y'all know what y'all chimed into. Our bottom line. Let's go ahead and get those likes up. Get everybody in here for Monday morning. How do I sound? Let me know how my audio is working out right now. I really appreciate that, you guys. I see we got Sam Champion in the building. Sir Lancelot. We got Liberty and Justice in here. I love it with my people in here. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. We got to get those prayers in the air. Come on in, come on in, come on in. And welcome to Our Bottom Line. Let's do what we do over here, you guys. Let's go. Let me go ahead and get this video straight because we already got the audio good. Thanks to y'all letting me know. Boom. Let's go ahead and lock that in right there with that video. So now we back on point. Hope everybody had a good evening. Hope everybody slept well and got their full 8 to 6 hours because that's what you really need in order to get that strength up and rejuvenate yourselves. How's everybody doing this morning? It's Monday. Let me wipe my eyes out too because I'm a little bit groggy too. I can't even lie. I can't lie. I know how you guys are feeling, but come on in here this morning. We got to get those prayers in the air for everybody. Who we got in the building this morning, starting off this Monday. That's right, you guys. It's already 27th. We only got a couple more days left in July. And I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We got a lot to talk about. So many choices, so little skills. Gavin Newsom, Harris. We got AOC, who's actually leading her party right now. Can you believe it? Whoa, I can't believe that right now. And then, of course, we got the unimpressionable Ilhan Omar. Let's go ahead and get those prayers in the air before we get into anything else. Let's get them up in the air, you guys. Let's go. Because what are we going to be praying for this morning? We're going to be praying for each other. We're going to be praying for health. We're going to be praying for respect. Let's pray for a really good show where we get a lot of good informative information from me to you as well. And I hope you guys are going to be able to stick around for the whole show because the health and wellness section is going to be fantastic. Who we praying for this morning? Also, you know we can't forget about love. Got to pray for love. Got to pray for love, everybody. Miss Swanza, we're praying for you this morning, sis. How you doing? Sam Champion. We got Rebecca Lanyen Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I see Liberty and Justice in here and John Patrick, also Winter Rising, Tony Wright. Got to get those prayers in the air for Audrey, Demel Green. Okay, who else we got? Mark Dorfman, Jelena. How y'all doing this morning, Miss Swanza? I see you. Lunchbox 1911. I actually remember that name. How you doing this morning? My brother Sam Champion's in here. Luigi, how you doing, my brother? God bless you. I hope you're having a good one this morning as well. Who else we got in the building over here? 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy. I love it when you're in here in the morning. Got a lot of strong points that you hit us off with, especially in the political area. So I'm hoping that you have a fantastic and a safe day too, right along with VG 5P. Yeah, that's right. Who else is that over there? Miss Keisha, 420 John Patrick. All right, let's get some freestyles up in the air that we can remember. Jeffrey Spilker, Mark Dorfman, Sam Champion, Angels Among Us. Let's go for Winter Rising as well to get her in those prayers as well. We can't forget about all of the other people that we got to pray for as well. Got to pray for Miss Johnson, Miss Jackson. Got another one too, Miss Sexy as well. I remember that one too. Got to get everybody in here, try as many as we can try to get this morning, you guys. And we got to get one in the air for Boogotti NYC. And Rebecca Lanyen Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Can't forget about Batty Lynn. Batty Lynn, you in here too. Amen. It's time to get it started, you guys. The show needs to start. So let me take a little sip of this power water to clear my throat. I see all of you guys in here. That's right, Miss Swanza and Miss Keisha. I got you guys in those prayers too. I ain't forget. Let's go ahead and get those prayers up. That's right, we said amen. And now it's time to get our Monday show started. Woo! Yeah. Let's go ahead and get some. Oh, are you ready? Because I don't have no more time to keep on pausing. There we go. Now you're talking. I'm ready to go. They're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo, 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 yo. Wind it up. Boo, 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 boo. See, wind it up. Because it's 6 o'clock somewhere. It should be 6 o'clock here. Let's throw this wave and see if we got it. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, let's start the show. They're ready to go. Come on. It's time to start the show. Come on, man. You're supposed to... Okay. Olay. Don't play. That's right, you guys. What we got to do now is open up those pores. Use the big forehead for a drum. We got to open up those pores. We got to open up those. It's Monday the 27th. That's right, y'all. 2026. Said I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this here's our bottom line. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Just got me lit. Woo! That's right, you guys. It's Monday. Is it the last Monday of the month? I think so. It could be. And guess what that means, you guys? It means it's a whole new month coming in called August. And let's get ready for it. Let's prepare ourselves. I don't know if you guys got kids going back to school, but you know what? God bless you if you do in August. Because a lot of people in the South, they go back to school in August. Up here in the North, go back to school by September. So I know you guys are going to be kicking up your feet, drinking your coffee, and really relax when that day hit. We're going to be actually chilling together the same, probably that day too. But now we have so many choices and so many skills. What do you guys think? Oh, don't think that tomorrow we're not going to flip some other parties on the header now. Oh, no, we're not going to just keep this one-sided. We got to get everybody out there. We got to make sure you guys are all fully aware of all of the candidates. And can you believe that, yeah, AOC, #1 on the Democratic ticket. That's right, you guys. They're saying that she's presidential. But I'm not gonna skip the board. I'm gonna get into what I gotta get into right now, and I'm gonna do what? Because you know how much I got on it, right? Let me check. Let me see. I think I got 5 on it. I'm gonna stack 5 videos at a time. You know what I'm gonna need you guys to do? All I'm gonna need you to do is stay on topic, stay on point, and let me know where you're chiming in from. I also love to see those flags waving in the air. It just gives me inspiration and a memory of where to go get some more content from. That's right, you guys. We got a lot to get into this morning. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're right there, that close to 74,000 subscribers, and we're climbing up out of the other crapness too. That's right, you guys. The numbers are climbing. We're doing work. We're getting back to what we deserve because we're still #1. That's right. No matter what they do, how they change things around, demographics, whatever they call it, algorithm, we're still the #1 show when it comes down to YouTube, especially when we're live. So let me keep on going forward. I don't want to say too much. Also, do me a favor. Can you let us know those gas prices and what state and city you're in? I really would appreciate it. We like to look at those gas prices. I'm really concentrating on Los Angeles right now, especially due to the fact that we're at $100 a barrel of crude oil right now. What else am I going to say? Let's get into these titles. We don't have much to get into, but let's get into it. This is the correspondence roast that we flipped it to, and we got situations here where we're looking at so many choices and so little skills. I would not know how to even act if this guy over here was the president. What would you do if she was the president? Oh my Lord. And him? Where you been, buddy? I mean, did they make a mistake and put you up there? But that one there, oh, forget about it. And as far as bananas and rice, I don't think so either. But they, like I said, AOC is leading when it comes down to the Democratic Party. We're going to see what's going on with the Republican Party tomorrow. Now we're going to keep on moving forward because now we got a situation where the man who was partially sucked out of an airplane and his family actually speak out and tell you guys about the horrifying situation and bring you up to date on his health and what the airline is saying. Last but not least, come on, you guys, let's go. Let's get it. Inside the plot from Iran to Target. the president. That's right, you guys. As you know, he's numero uno on their list. I can't say but so much. We're going to get into it early so you can hear what's going on when it comes down to that. But yes, our president is number one when it comes down to the list, when it comes down to the enemies. And he speaks about it as well as how he's planning on enforcing what we have going on now in Iran. So guess what, you guys? You know what I'm gonna say, right? Grab your water and your tea and your 55 coffee house. It's time to get into our bottom line, where we're gonna be setting it off really early, not even playing around. We're gonna make sure you guys know that we're giving away some merch this morning, and it's gonna be going out as soon as you guys get those likes up to 300. That's right, we got 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains, and we've got 6 of these Our Bottom Line decals, 12 pieces in all. All you guys got to do is double tap that screen to get those likes up, or hit those 3 dots right there and get that like up to 300, and I'll be mailing these out to wherever you guys tell me to mail them to. Where? bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com and send me your address, and I'll send the merch out. But we got to get to 300 first. Without any further ado, let's see what's going on with the threats to our president and much more. New details on Iran's plots against our president. Let's get into it, you guys. Good morning. Let's go. Time to get to work. Let's do it.
Force One is the reason Trump abruptly ditched his new plane and flew on the old presidential jet.
Yeah, we're talking about Air Force One right here. The reason why he actually did not take the new Air Force One is not equipped with what we need as far as the flares and things like that, which the old Air Force One actually has. We actually knew that, but now they're going to get in on a little deeper about why he didn't fly back, because they got some warnings that came in from the Secret Service. Let's go.
A security threat to Trump and Air Force One. The New York Times reporting tonight that Iranian threat to Air Force One is the reason Trump abruptly ditched his new plane and flew on the old presidential jet back to the U.S. from Turkey. Trump's flight to the NATO summit was his first overseas trip in the new $400 million jet given to him from the Middle Eastern country of Qatar. But according to the Times, while Trump was in Turkey, a threat emerged that Iranian proxy forces were targeting him in Air Force One from inside Turkey, from Istanbul. So Trump left on the old Air Force One, which is more secure. Now, at the time, this is why Trump said he was swapping jets.
It's flying to Europe, to one of the big bases, 2 or 3 of the big bases, where we can show it to the people, and we'll be going home by normal methods.
Very smart to say that. You don't need to blow everything up while you're still over there, while you still got things going on. No, you don't do that. This is the smart way to do it. See, the news try to spin it and say, oh, you did it, try to throw us off. Yeah, you're supposed to, because he's trying to get back home. I would have been in that plane like, man, if you can get me back to Washington, please, thank you. Here, I'm trying to let everybody know your business. Come on, y'all, let's go.
But we have it going to Europe, to a couple of bases, actually one in particular, but it's going to go to a couple of bases stop so the soldiers can see it, because it's truly magnificent.
And what I'm saying goes for everybody, not just one particular person. You got to be safe, and you got to be secure out here for yourself. Like you're supposed to take pictures and video when you're on vacation, right? But when you come back home, that's when you're supposed to post them. Why, Boogotti? We're having fun, because people know that you ain't home and they can rob your crib. Yeah. Let's keep going, you guys.
I mean, that was a lot of detail. You know, that it was going because the soldiers wanted to see it and it was magnificent. But it turned out to not be true. That day, though, Trump did allude several times, perhaps, to the real truth, which is that Iran wants him dead.
They want to take out the U.S. leader, me. I'm on every list. I saw things this morning. I'm on every single one of their lists. I'm number 1 on the kill list for Iran.
That's smart, too. If you can stop your mail while you're on vacation, it's smart. Or have a neighbor that you can depend on going to get it, because people can go by and notice, hey, nobody's here. Let's break in.
They're lovely people. I'm number 1. I may be gone, too, because I'm their number 1 target It's out all over the place. I'm their number because they're scum.
Are you aware of any credible?
See, but the fact of the matter is, even though you notice it was CNN, we still can get news out of it, and we can break the real reality of it and break it down right here, right in front of us. That's why it's actually good to dissect some of these news clips right while they're going on when we see what's happening. I like the way you called that out. Let's go.
Threat by Iran against your
Well, I have a threat all the time. I'm number one on their list before you. But if I go, you go. Right?
What new details are you learning about this specific threat against the president?
You heard what he said, but if I go, you go, because you're on this plane with me. Let's go. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. Sometimes the information that you get is not always the information that you like. Let's go somewhere where we haven't gone in a long time. The Berlin. Let's get on over to Berlin. We got a pride attack. That's right, you guys. That's right, pride attack in Berlin. There's details, and they say that it's an era attack. I don't want to say all of the crazy words. I'm gonna let them say it.
We are continuing to follow developments in breaking news after a fatal attack happened at the Berlin Pride Parade. And I did want to share this with you right here. This is from the Associated Press saying that the fatal attack at the Berlin Pride Parade is believed to be an Islamic extremist terror. That's according to Germany's interior minister right here. And we also have a live look.
Yeah, Corey, just stay on topic and stay on point. You're welcome here. Just stay on topic, stay on point. Don't worry about anything else. I'd like to know your opinions on some of the news, though. What's up, Chopper?
Of the ongoing investigation here. This is a live look from Berlin. A little bit more information as German investigators are also continuing to search for a man suspected of driving a van into a crowd near Berlin's Pride Festival. One person died, several others were injured before apparently stabbing others with a machete. And as we were just sharing with you, Germany's interior minister says that.
That's why it's very sensitive in a very sensitive time right now, especially with the words that we're saying. If we're talking about other religions, other people, got to be very careful with the things that we're saying right now in the way, especially people in power, because that can really come back to bite people in the butt. Like what I'm about to tell you right now after I get you a little bit more of this news. Let's go.
They believe this is Islamic extremist terror right here. So authorities are issuing a wanted notice. They're warning people against approaching this suspect, who is a German citizen with Lebanese roots. They say he may be armed and also dangerous. So this is a live look right here from the scene. As you can see, there continues to be a very heavy law enforcement presence as they continue to investigate this. Right now, the interior minister says the total number of wounded is 29 individuals. This attack occurred just a few hundred yards from a party that was supposed to close out the city's Pride Parade. So,
okay, we don't play that around here no matter who it is. We got to put those prayers in the air. 29 people, and some actually didn't make it. And the way that happened was terrible. We don't like certain things, and we're not part of that community. But there is in no way that we are okay with people getting hurt, no matter what your preference is. If you're minding your business, having your own freedom of speech and free things going on. Nope, 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 not around here. We want to pray for every single person that was hurt. We want to ask God to give us a 100% recovery, as well as stop things like this from happening, because it's not fair. And once people see things like that this happening, they will start doing it and going against many other people. We watch out for children, elderly, and the people that are not part of any of this crap that needs to be hurt in these violent occurrences. And we pray for everybody who's a victim, and we hope that they get 100% recovery. Let's go, you guys, let's go. We don't play that around here, you guys. We probably play around and joke around about the broken wristedness, but when it comes back down to somebody being hurt, minding their business, doing what they want to do, that's a whole nother story. We're about freedom of speech, right? Freedom of whatever you want, as long as you keep it over there. Let's get on over to the UWS. And if you're from New York, and if I can make it there, I'll make it bump, bump. Anywhere, it's up to you. You remix. And I gotta add something to this because it's two-part song. Mom dummy, there is a supercat, now they use a dumb dummy. There is a supercat, now they use a dumb dummy. There is a supercat, now they use a dumb dummy. Dummy, dummy, mom dummy, supercat. Let's go, you guys, because that's what he is. Had to do the remix, and I had to add 2 songs to that. So let's go. Because the Upper West Side protesters are now targeting Mom Dami. They saying he needs to be removed from office immediately for starting and stirring up number 8. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go and see what's going on with this situation over here and bring it into New York. We got a lot of anger going on, too.
Flaring on the Upper West Side in the wake of those stabbings, that of an Asian New Yorker and a Jewish New Yorker. Jewish groups demanding action from Mayor Mamdani, and tonight he is responding. Fox 5's Francis Wang is live in the newsroom with details on this tense developing situation. Hi, Francis.
Hey, Arthur. Yeah, just days after the Upper West Side double stabbing, demonstrators gathered near the scene earlier today, blaming the mayor's rhetoric for contributing to what they call a climate of anti-Semitism, a claim the mayor strongly rejects.
Wanting Netanyahu so bad and things like that, and you're the leader of a city, and you're talking about it so much for the last 6 days about what you're gonna do. You know, you might get some people inspired to stir some stuff up, Mom Dummy.
Speakers criticized the mayor specifically over a video he posted just last Tuesday in which he called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu a war criminal. They argued that message, however, contributed to an already tense climate of anti-Semitism right now and pointed to Thursday's double stabbing on the Upper West Side. Prosecutors have charged 51-year-old Raul Morales.
Now look how he come out, though. He's like chanting, like he's really out there, like, you know.
With attempted murder and assault as a hate crime. After police say he stabbed 2 men, 1 Jewish and 1 Asian, prosecutors say Morales yelled Allahu Akbar and justice for Islam during the attacks. Mayor Mamdani has repeatedly condemned the violence, but
watch your head. So just so you know what watch your head is in live action, this is watch your head. Anytime you see the police officer, as he puts that hand on top of your domathin, and you get inside that car, he's trying to make sure that you don't hit your head in the top of that car. So we always do the watch your head, and you know what I'm saying? Then we slide you in there, and then in the back, he did all that yelling right there, right? But he in the back right now, right? He looking at that Chinese restaurant over there. He looking at that pizza shop. Even that little chihuahua over there doing better than him right now, you know? That's what watch your head means. Let's keep moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Not funny at all but for what he did. But yeah, just trying to explain why live action is happening.
condemned the violence. But today, protesters chanted, quote, Mamdani has to go, and they called for his removal.
A mayor of the city of New York is supposed to bring our communities together. You, Mamdani, are throwing gasoline on the fire.
And yes, he did say Mamdani. No, he said Mamdani.
Pitting one community against the other. After that vile video, you placed a target on the back of each and every one of us, including that attack on the West Side.
Across the street, members of an Orthodox Jewish group that opposes the state of Israel held a counter-protest. At times, tensions flared between the two groups. Later in the day, the mayor was asked about the claims against him.
You messing with the money, dun dun dun.
There's no tolerance for anti-Semitism in this city. We have to...
Oh, now there's no tolerance, right? Now you want to do that while you're walking in the Dominican Day Parade, right? Okay, come on, let's see what he got to say.
Root out anti-Semitism from across the 5 boroughs, and that's because this is a city that is one that has no room for hate or bigotry of any kind. And when we make criticisms of a nation state or policies, we have to remember that those are criticisms of exactly that.
That's what you was doing, wasn't you?
Never of a people, never of a faith.
Tonight, we also have an update on the 2 victims. You may remember we reported the Asian man had to undergo surgery to remove the knife from his back. Meanwhile, the rabbi of the synagogue the Jewish man had just left that Thursday afternoon tells us he has since been released from the hospital. The suspect, meanwhile, will be back in court on Thursday. Arthur?
Also,
All right, y'all, let's keep going. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. It's Monday, and we got a whole bunch more coming up for you right now. Europe in flames while more than 250,000 people flee as wildfires spread. Let's go, you guys, to see what's going on over there.
More than 250,000 people have fled their homes as wildfires rage across Spain and France. One fire is threatening the famous French wine district of Bordeaux. Stephanie Bennett has more from London.
Not the grapes.
For us, Stephanie.
Hey, John, yeah, that's right. It's impacting wine country, and it's also shortening the Tour de France by about a third while they redeploy security forces to help out and battle these flames. Now, more than 250,000 people across France and Spain have been evacuated as crews struggle to get the upper hand. The French government has deployed the military, and Spain has declared a national emergency. So far, at least one person has been killed near Valencia. Now, in France, flames scorched the earth, destroying homes, as you can see, in cars in the suburbs near the wine region of Bordeaux. For now, some residents say they're taking matters into their own hands.
The firefighters are doing what they can, but there simply aren't enough resources, and neither do we. So we're helping them, but honestly, it's hard. It's really hard.
In central Spain, just outside of Madrid, crews are trying to control multiple fires that appear to be merging into one. Crews helping evacuate not only people, but livestock as well, spraying water over distressed cows. Now, officials say conditions briefly improved today with lighter winds, higher humidity, and lower temperatures. But winds should pick back up overnight and could even change direction, making this...
Now, you know how we do over here. We love the animal.
Personnel from across the globe are coming out to help.
Yeah, they need a lot of help out there, you guys. So we're going to pray for them out there in Spain. We're going to pray for everybody out there that's dealing with these terrible tragedies. And we probably know how it happened. But again, it's very dry, as they say it is. Maybe a dry season out there. You want to pray for those first responders. We're going to pray for all of the animals. Let's get them out of there and get them straight as well. Hopefully they create a fire line where they can get it to stop early around those vineyards if they can do that right now to try to act as fast as possible. Also, let's worry about the families and everybody who may be affected out there. Let's go, you guys. Let's get those prayers up because there's power in numbers. And like I said, we go everywhere. That's right. We're in wine country right now. Amen. Let's keep on going. Now we got to get on over to Canada because the Prime Minister, Mark Carney, responds to these unmerited, unwarranted wave of tariff that's just been put on Canada. Well, he's saying unmerited and unwarranted. I even actually have to agree. Canada is very hard to do business with. I actually know personally. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go.
We're in Charlottetown, so I will hearken back to Confederation. More than 160 years ago, the Charlottetown Conference laid the foundation of this country. Many advantages. We look back, though, as well. We recognize that founding was imperfect. It excluded too many, but it laid the stones on which we can build. And in generations since, Canadians have improved upon it, extending the promise of this country to those it once left out and to those whom we have welcomed to our shores. And we have defended it through crises and tests. We're faced tests today. As everyone knows, on Monday, the U.S. administration announced its intention to impose the latest in a series of unilateral and unwarranted trade actions. Let's be clear about how Canada is responding. Yes, we are intensifying our negotiations with the United States in pursuit of a comprehensive agreement that addresses all tariff-related sectors. In all circumstances, irrespective of the outcome of those negotiations, Canada will do whatever it takes to build our strength at home and to support Canadian families, workers, our farmers, our businesses.
So my question is this, do you think that it's kind of good that they weren't letting in the vegetables and the fruit in Canada coming in from the United States? I mean, they already say that we shouldn't be eating it. Do you think that's why Canada's like, no, thank you. We don't want your veggies and things. Could that be a reason? Because they put a lot of heavy tariffs on things that are edible coming out of the United States. Could that be the reason? Processed, ultra-processed foods? I'm just asking. I don't know everything. Let's get on over to Orlando now, because we got some more situations coming on out of where this judge denies bond for a man accused of the New Smyrna Beach Bridge situation. Let's get on over here and see what's going on over here, you guys. Let's get on over. Let's go. Let's get it. I can't even believe some of the things that these people have the nerve to try to do, have the nerve to try to put in calls and threats and all of this stuff of what you're going to do. And then when the police come, abba-dooba baba-beeba. I wasn't going to do that. So why you send all those crazy text messages? Don't you think that somebody's going to probably come ask you questions after a while, especially when you're threatening about what's going to happen on a boom boom bridge? Yeah, that's what he did. Come on, you guys, let's go. Let's see what this thunter is in trouble for.
Now, this man accused of threatening a bridge in Volusia County will stay behind bars. A judge denied his bond this afternoon.
New Smyrna Beach police say the 20-year-old threatened to take out the South Causeway Bridge. Fox 35's Matt Trezza takes a look at the
Gotta take stuff like this serious nowadays.
messages he allegedly sent.
Remember me?
Yes, ma'am.
This is video of law enforcement putting the cuffs on Logan Sims and taking him.
Are you Logan Sims? Yes. Yeah, Logan feel much different right now. It's the perfect example again. Thunter in action.
Into custody. He's charged with making terror threats, including an attack on the South Causeway Bridge in New Smyrna Beach.
So you're here, sir, on a charge of written threats to kill or do bodily injury?
There's something up with him with that permanent eyebrow that's up like that. I don't know if you guys notice it. Look like a Clint Eastwood or something. Something's definitely going on with him.
Is probable cause for those charges against you?
The judge agreed with the state's request for no bond.
I'm going to grant the state's request to hold him no bond pending pretrial detention motion to be filed.
In the police report, investigators detail.
No, baby Joker, teenage Joker. Good one, good call, though.
A conversation between Sims and another person about the bridge. In the chat, he states, quote, "I'd recommend not walking on that bridge for a while." He goes on to write, "If I explain myself, the feds will be back at my door." He later writes, "The legs. What happens if the legs aren't stable? It falls." You get where I'm going with it. Attorney Albert Yanfo, who's not connected with the case, says it's important evidence.
You don't have to have the ability to carry out the act. You don't have to be found with explosives, gasoline, this, that, or the other. Just a threat that a reasonable person could believe is serious and able to be carried out. So Sims seems to be in a lot of hot water right now.
The police report states that Sims...
Straight thumped it up. What you got for us, Liberty? Liberty says global news with diverse views. We go all over the world to find the hottest current topics. That's what we do. Welcome back, fam, to Our Bottom Line with your boy, BOOGOTTINYC. Now drop a comment and go join our Discord. Come on, let's go.
Was motivated by incel culture, which is short for involuntary celibate. It's a culture of typically young men who feel rejected by society, especially by women, and lash out, usually in online forums and chats, but sometimes with real-world violence.
You mean to tell me you ain't getting no snatch, so you ready to take it out on the world? Are you serious? Did you guys hear this? Because he ain't getting none. He gonna take it out on everybody else.
In another chat, police say Sims, using the screen name Sea Salty Man, chats with another user, Incel Revolution soon. Sims states, quote, "Let's start the revolution," and later adds, "I am not waiting." Security experts say it's good they got Sims off the streets.
You know, it's out there. The threats are real. Thank God they caught this individual and no one was injured.
Damn, some people go crazy when they get it. This fool ain't getting none, and he's even going even crazier. Bro, you ain't never heard about going to put a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Go a little bit of spread out. If it get that bad for you, pay for it.
First appearance, the judge didn't state when Sims' next hearing would be.
It does seem to have a serious pimple problem going on there, huh?
Daytona Beach, Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
Let's keep on going forward, you guys, and double tap that screen there. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. And we'll get some merch. Come on, you guys. Let's get some likes up and get some merch. You'll get 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains, as well as 6 of these Our Bottom Line decals. All you got to do is get over 300. Get up to 300 likes, and that's free. All you got to do is hit those 3 dots. boom, 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 and hit that like button. That's all we got to do. Let's go and get those likes up to get more people over here because we got a lot more coming down the pike. Let's get on over to Chuck. Chuck is chilling. Oh, nope, not that Chuck, and not that Hakeem either. Talking about two different people. And I got a question to ask you guys. Do you feel as if the Democratic Party has to be scared for socialism to probably take over? Do you feel that there's a possibility that socialism could take over when it comes down to the Democratic Party? We've got people like Mam Dami, that is a supercat, Nana Yuza Dam Dami, and we have Ilhan Omar. We have people like that. So what do you guys think? Do you think that the Democratic Party has to worry about socialism taking over? Republicans, independents, whoever. I want to know what you guys think. If you think so, let me see a thumbs up right now. If you don't think so, let me get a thumbs down. And if you think any other way, I'd like to see a comment. So let me know, do you think the Democratic Party has to worry about socialism involving, and getting inside of their party, of course, or thumbs down if you don't think so? Boogotti, what are you talking about? No, I think it's thumbs down. What we got over here, the G spot says thumbs up. Nope, says HD. Yes, communism. Okay, happening globally. We've got Floyd Shirley that has a thumbs up. Let's see what else you guys have to say, because we got a situation where someone is over here throwing Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries under pressure right now amid a growing threat from the far left. Let's see what's going on with this situation here. There's new people going into the different, and there's new blood, and they're saying different things about who they're going to endorse. And check this out.
So today marks the 100 days until the election, and it is going to be a barn burner for sure, with both chambers up for grabs, and Democrats and Republicans both fighting it out, like their futures depend upon it. And nowhere is that going on more intensely than out in the state of Michigan, where Abdul Sayed is running for the nomination to be the Democrat nominee.
It's going out to Michigan, y'all. Come on, let's see what's up and what he's saying. Let's see what Sayed is saying.
And he is vowing that if he gets into the Senate, he's going to remove Chuck Schumer. Watch.
If I have anything to do about it, the next Senate Majority Leader, Chris Van Hollen. And the intellectual spark plug of the U.S. Senate, Elizabeth Warren. If you're Chuck Schumer, I'm pretty damn dangerous.
And so El Sayed is not alone. There are probably several other Democrats willing to be real spoilers in the United States Senate, which is particularly important because if it comes down to being a close chamber, they could cause real problems for Chuck Schumer.
That's right. Look, this midterms is likely to be a barn burner cycle because of the
55, a good one. She wished the cameras would have panned the room to see who's out there, right? Oh, you're right. I love it. You're right. That's why I love it when you're here. I didn't think about that.
narrow, razor-thin margins in both the Senate and the House that the Republicans have. In the Senate, Republicans have a 53-47 majority.
That's right. Winter Rising says it's a great way to start your day. We're here every morning at 6 a.m. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because you thought I was making it up when they said that AOC was running in the lead. And let me ask you guys a question. We're going for some thumbs right now, but I want to make sure it's there. I got to make sure it's there first. I want to ask you guys that question. How many people here think that AOC would be a good president of the United States of America? Give me a thumbs up if you think that she would be great as a president of the United States of America, and give me a thumbs down if you think that she will not be a good president of the United States of America. And I might as well say it, right? The first female president too, right? So what do you guys think? Do you think that she'd be a phenomenal president? We can go and do some flashbacks to see her interactions as well as her ideas and her thought processes as well, to see what her administration would probably be about and what they would go for, and let her explain herself by herself. Let's do that and see what's going on. We got a lot of thumbs down. Retired white hairs, a 401k participants. Thumbs down, collective. Okay, what we got over there? A lot of thumbs down, I see. Wait a minute, we got HD says thumbs up. Aren't single women who use the state as a replacement to men the exact reason we're in this mess? She is as bad as Harris. Okay, you guys, let's go. I want to see what these people have to say, because believe it or not, watch where they say that she's running in the lead.
And should the U.S. actually commit U.S. troops to defend Taiwan if China were to move?
You know, I think that this is such a, you know, I think that this is this is, of course, a very long-standing policy of the United States.
All right, it went on longer than that as she tried to figure out what her take was on Taiwan. That was Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who is now surging to the top of the Democrat field in New Hampshire, up 7 points from February. Former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg 1 point behind her. They are far ahead of former Vice President Kamala Harris, who dropped down to just...
You guys see who's leading?
5% in this University of New Hampshire poll. She was double that 5 months ago. So you see a little bit of shifting happening as there's all of this discussion about socialism and communism. AOC is actually rising up the ranks. Watch this.
Any interest on being that 2028 nominee for Democrats?
I have genuinely not really weighed seriously anything past the midterm election.
Okay, let's bring in Kellyanne Conway, former senior counselor to...
Ooh, that is painful. That would be painful. Painful. Oh my God. That would be so painful. I wouldn't even know what to do. That's right, you guys. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those views up. More people in here trying to get those 300 likes. You're getting the free keychains, and you guys are going to be getting those decals. We respect all political views. We have no political bias. That's right. No racial bias as well. You guys think I'm a Democrat? Nope. Think I'm a Republican? Nope. Independent? Nope. Conservative? Nope. That's right. We have a clean platform over here for you to say and do whatever you want. That's right, you guys. Just be respectful, and you'll love it here. Let's keep on moving forward, because now let's get to some human, actual news, and some real stuff that's going on. And we're going to go right to the top of the smorgasbord of our follow-ups this morning. And we're going to show you a man that was partially pulled out of a plane, the window, mid-air, as his wife speaks out. You guys remember this, right? Remember this airline situation that we covered a week ago?
Hearing for the first time from the Ryanair passenger who was partially sucked out of this plane's window mid-flight. He and his wife say fellow passengers pulled him back in, saving his life. Here's NBC's Tom Costello.
These are the images, the blown out window and the dangling oxygen masks that still haunt Lubisa Karavich, the man who was violently sucked out of a plane up to his chest when a window blew out on a flight from Greece to Germany. Karavich tells the Guardian newspaper, "It's the noise before the chaos, the noise that is always there when I close my eyes to sleep." With his head and shoulders hanging out of the plane, his wife and fellow passengers pulled him back inside. His upper body was severely disfigured, his arm was badly injured, and there was blood everywhere, she says. The plane's right side engine appears to have ripped apart in flight, possibly sending shrapnel into the window.
So this situation happened when one of the motors went out, part of the motor broke off, and shrapnel, boom, straight to the window. And then, of course, the window breaks, and he's lucky that that's not the only thing that happened. Let's keep going, you guys.
Once back inside, one passenger blocked the window with a suitcase, and Karavich, his wife says, passed out 3 times. I thought I was losing him. His heart was beating so violently. But, she says, flight attendants only came to help after the pilots had made an emergency landing in Greece. Ryanair told The Guardian as soon as the aircraft descended to a safe altitude, our cabin crew attended to and assisted Mr. Karavich.
Yeah, they stayed strapped inside of their seats because they knew there was probably something bad going on. They didn't want to get out there and try to be heroes.
Now at home, the 61-year-old father of 2 says he doesn't remember much and his head and neck still hurt, but he's alive.
The U.S. NTSB is...
$100 million. What do you mean? That's how much I want. I ain't settling for. Matter of fact, $200 million. Matter of fact, $500 million. And we can settle out of court for 100 or 200. That's right, I'm going for the 5. 5 on it. 500 million. And you guys got to settle out for like 200 million. I mean, I know it's not all about the money, but they need to pay for that. And I know he's going to have a long road ahead. And the excuses that they were making, they had a lot of nerve. A lot of nerve, you know. Got to get into it. Let's finish it up a little bit more. Let's go.
Leading the investigation and says it has not ruled out aircraft age or service issues as a cause. The family is demanding accountability.
The family is demanding accountability, and we're just glad that he made it out of that alive, to be honest with you guys. We're just so happy that he made it out of that alive, praying for him for a speedy recovery, and gets his just due. That's right, you guys. That's how we do it around here. That could have been a really bad situation right there. It could have been a really terrible one. He says the only thing that he remembers is the window shattering every time he's trying to go to sleep. So that's that mental stress that he's going to have to get over. So we're praying for you, and we hope that the compensation comes and you'll be able to use that to help you out. Amen. Yeah, man, he deserves it. He definitely deserves it. Future, you deserve it. That's right, you guys. Come on, we can't stop because we got to keep on moving forward. Got a lot of people that got to get out of here for Monday morning work. That's right, Monday. So you guys need to see this coming down right now. You already see the pre-warning up there. It's a warning because we got the load going come a tumbling down. That's right, you guys. When they tell you to back up and move back, maybe you want to listen. I'm talking about doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Ice, baby. Get him. Let me tell you something. Or the FBI or the police, there's only so far that they're going to let you go. If they're asking you for identification, if they're asking you, they're telling you that you're under arrest, if they're telling you that you're detained, 9 times out of 10, you should pay attention. But if you're a paid protester, a paid activist, maybe you're trying to get on video, you might do other things to try to get a little bonus because you made the video, you made the news. I don't think that was a good idea, especially if that's what they were going for here. We got some anti-ICE protesters who were wrestled to the ground. I'm talking about, man, it was like they was she was on like the 50-yard line, and he just caught her and was like, boom! Took her straight down there. I'm telling you, took her straight down to the ground. You guys, come on. Check out this situation right here. We got to let you see what's going on over here. Very dramatic arrest and a serious takedown. Come on, they want to see it. There we go.
Stop now. Stop now. Please stop. You're gonna be arrested if you run. You're going to be arrested if you run.
Literally for what?
I don't know. You start one more unit.
How could I be arrested? I'm not doing anything.
I need your ID.
I don't even have it.
I need your ID. You don't have it with you?
In some places, you can go to jail for that. Oh, you don't got your ID? Come here, I got to take you in until I can identify you.
Sir, I know my rights.
That's fine. I know them too. Yeah, you too.
Me what?
Hey, listen, I'm not done.
Cedar Rapids, come on.
You're coming with me. You're not running. No, you too.
I'm gonna go watch.
No.
I'm protesting. You don't have a
can
right.
stay over here.
No, stay nowhere. You're not my fucking dad.
4 keys, start one more unit down here to square D.
I'm going over here to protest. You're not my effing dad. Remember her. What's the name of those stripes? I think I remember that from Charlie Brown. I think I remember somebody with a stripe like that going through their shirt. Keep on watching her, though, with the black and white, because she's going to have the right outfit for where she's going.
Nice office. Hey, you're going to go to jail.
Nothing.
You're next. I want you first. You're coming with me.
For what?
Let's go. I told you to stop. You're coming over here because I have an investigation I was given. Let's go.
I'm not doing anything.
Let's go.
He hasn't done anything.
Now, he walks them back out, and because she's nosy, she walks with them, and she's screaming at him the whole time. He ain't do nothing. Get out of here. You piece of blah, blah, blah. All the way back to the front where his patrol car is at. And other officers are now pulled up.
Over there.
I did.
You're going to identify yourself.
One thing.
You back up now.
569-630-401.
Back up now. Back up over there.
Name one thing that I've done.
He hasn't done anything. He did nothing. He hasn't done anything.
I have done nothing.
What are you guys gonna do? He hasn't done anything. You didn't
I've
have a right
literally
to
done
protest. We
nothing.
haven't broken any laws.
Unit.
What are you gonna do?
You see that? She's calling them out. Like, what you gonna do?
For what? Are you?
Hey, I need your name.
No, I'm not giving you my name. I know my rights, sir.
Not showing ID, not giving his name, probably on property that he's not supposed to be on as well. Let's keep on paying attention, you guys. Let's keep on going.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just wondering.
Well, I'm gonna get your name before I'm done, okay? And I'll tell you why I'm getting your name, okay?
Like an asshole.
So, it's involving your obstructing.
And of course, you see him recording at the same time. He's recording them, you know, because he's trying to get that footage for the boss.
Government vehicles here at the facility.
I did not do that.
Anybody's vehicle.
Okay.
Did they not?
I want you. Then what's your name?
So he's telling you straight up and down, this is what we got you for: obstructing government vehicles while you're in a protest. You're obstructing the vehicles. That's what we're telling you what you're in trouble for right now, and why we want your ID. Check this out. Now keep watching.
I'm not giving you my name. I know my rights.
Okay.
Amen. I'm not an idiot. This man's educated, unlike the three of you. He has done nothing wrong.
I have done nothing wrong.
He's
nothing.
literally, of all of us, he's done the least wrong.
This man has done nothing, and he's educated, unlike the three of you.
Just throwing that out there. You're just being an asshole.
And you just chased me down and carried me by my arm over here.
Yeah, for no reason. For no reason at all. He didn't do anything.
I'll tell you why.
We're in a parking
Because I
lot.
was
They
gonna
actually-
die.
You all are going to be very educated when I get done.
Yeah.
So, we'll start with her.
Please,
Go
start
ahead and
with
put
me.
her in handcuffs and put her in your car.
Put me in handcuffs for what? What? She didn't
Step
do
over here
nothing.
for
No, tell me what I'm
He
being
said you're going to be very educated once I'm done.
arrested for. Tell me what I'm being fucking for.
Nothing.
What the fuck?
Don't resist.
Fuck you.
Don't resist.
Fuck you. Fuck off.
Get back. Now, just get her in cuffs.
Fucking piece of shit. Fuck you.
Stay right there. Don't move.
Grown as fuck. Fuck you. What are you doing? That make you feel good to throw me on the ground? Back no, Marie. No, Marie, knock it off. No, Marie, get the fuck back. Why do you need to be on Marie?
Get her identified.
No, Marie, get
She was ordered to get back and she refused.
No, Marie, get back. Slammer for fucking Marie.
You don't get to resist.
Please pay attention to the full body slam. I'm talking about that was a body slam. You guys saw it fast, but watch when we see it in slow-mo.
Now, Marie, get
How did Jim Carrey say? Now let's see that in super slow-mo.
fucking pussy. Now,
Turn
Marie,
this way.
get back.
Sit up.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you. Big strong man.
Walk back here.
Listen.
And she like, yo, if you would have had me out these cuffs, I'd have put you on your blah, blah, blah. She's ready to go. She's a Trojan man.
Listen. Any of you
Walk back here.
one-on-one, I'd have whooped your ass.
Walk back here.
Any one of you one-on-one, I'd have take you too. Fuck you. This is bullshit. Now, Marie, take
You
my
don't get to
phone.
resist.
Hey, my keys are on my windshield wiper.
Nah, hell with all of that. You about to get in back of this car. Watch your head.
My keys are on my windshield wiper. This is bullshit. Nobody did anything. Nobody did anything. You know that, right?
You don't get to resist.
No, listen, I'm talking to
You
you.
stay back.
I'm not doing that.
Stay back.
My keys are on my windshield wiper. Get my car home.
Yeah, because you ain't going home.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute, you guys.
Okay.
He go
Sit in the car.
He go to full thrust. Check it out. Now, he practiced WWE when he was little. Let's go, Ghostbusters. Let's go, let's go. Let's keep on moving, you guys. Woo, that was, at least they got paid for their protest. They got it on video and everything. She could say, hey, I got slammed in the air. I need an extra $500 for that. Let's go, you guys, let's go. Because some incoming Howard students now are blindsided. Because if you ain't got that dough for the tuition, we ain't letting you complete your mission. That's right, you guys. They making sure that everybody got their dough together. If you sent partial, you might as well go talk to Marshall because you're not getting up in here. Howard University, I have a little personal vendetta against them. And when I see things like this, except for when it's against the students, I kind of chuckle. Howard, man, very ritzy or whatever like that. They think they're all that or whatever like that. So when you see things like this happen, Sometimes, but nah, not for the students though. Let's see what Howard's talking about over at Howard University. Check it out, y'all.
Incoming students say they have been blindsided by Howard University. They received an email alerting them that the university is no longer holding their spots.
Yeah, so Howard says it hasn't received full payment in order to enroll those students. Our Raphael says live right now.
If you ain't got all the dough,
we have the sirens to sort this all out
it ain't
for us.
happening.
So, Rafa, we know the students say they're really caught up in a scholarship processing issue here. Tell us more.
Yeah, that's right, Lorenzo, Leslie. Look, some say dozens got this email. Others say it's hundreds. Howard University hasn't given me a clear number despite my request. But the students I spoke to say this is a mistake that needs to be corrected today.
Howard has been my dream school for a very long time. But the dream has been interrupted for some students like Dwayne Irvin from Missouri. I've bought my flight tickets. I have bought all the dorm essentials I need. I've been packing.
On Wednesday, some students got this email from Howard University letting them know they missed the July 10th deadline to make their tuition payment or payment arrangement. As a result of this missed deadline, we can no longer hold your place in Howard University's incoming class.
I am utterly disappointed.
And then I'm suddenly unenrolled from a dream school, from a school that I worked so hard to get into.
Isabella Williams was planning to leave Alabama today to move in on Saturday for her internship that was supposed to start on Monday.
It was a little bit confusing to suddenly be unenrolled, but I'm fighting.
Both students say they were assured by Howard University that everything was in order to start this fall. They're both waiting on guaranteed scholarship money to drop.
They know that most external...
Check this out, you guys. This is for the people that say the audio is low. I done turned my mic up like crazy. So for the people that's saying that they can't, I'm not turning it up no more. It's definitely your jack today. I turned my mic up massively loud. I know that one is loud. So sorry for you guys. Sorry.
Scholarships are not dispersed until August 1st. This was all very transparent. I gave them all the documentation.
But despite that, they got the email telling them to consider reapplying as a transfer student. Irvin says he's heard from students in all kinds of financial situations.
We're still waiting for scholarships, still waiting for loans, still waiting for VA benefits.
In a release to WUSA 9, Howard University says they'll consider circumstance.
Exactly. That's why I kind of tell you, Mike, Will, and some people, you got these people in here because they know it kind of triggers me. And I'm going to start getting rid of you guys. I'm telling you. Yesterday, I went back in and I even knocked it up 2 more notches. I mean, what do you expect us to do, bro? There's not but... You want me to yell at the top of my voice? That's when I start suspecting you guys are just trying to be trolls and trying to throw us off. And I be wondering if I should get rid of you. Luigi, gotta apologize for yesterday, by the way. What you said was actually good. I went back and watched the videos too, and it was a little low on my audio. So I went back and turned it up 2 more decibels. I'm not gonna turn it up no more, you guys. We can't get but so much. And we're working off a cell phone. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's go.
This is regarding pending.
Now, since you guys know what's going on over at Howard, and you see that kind of throws the show off too. I hate when people do that. Oh, I hate when that happens. That's why I try to prevent it early. And there's no turning the volume up while the show is going on. It could kick the whole show out. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got to get on over as U.S. forces board vessels that are attempting to violate the blockade. Let's get on over there and move forward. You guys double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up and keep on going. Because what do we have coming out today? We got merch. That's right, in the form of 6 Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. All you got to do is get those likes up to 300. We're not going to be cheap. You got to get them up. Come on, everybody here, get those likes up. We be having numbers like at least about 5 to 6, 7,000. You know we can get up to at least 300 likes in here. And even if the show is over, hit those likes and get those likes up. You guys, come on. I'm not asking you for money. We already see how tight you are. My mother be like, whoa, they're tighter than the roaches' ears over there. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Thank you so much, Jelena. It's just some of the people, some of them people over there, Jelena, I'll be ready to just, bomb. Oh, you got a problem? Bomb. Get you out of here too. Bomb. Oh, if I was to really go crazy, if I was to really tell you, let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. U.S. forces are boarding a vessel over here, right? And this is the vessel that basically attempted to violate the blockade. Let's go. Let's keep going, you guys.
High in the Middle East as the White House insists all options remain on the table for Iran after the U.S. elected not to strike again last night.
But it comes as reports suggest that Iran's new supreme leader is more interested in building a nuclear weapon than his late father.
Rebecca Castor has the latest from...
Yeah, it's called a DJI that we paid about $389 for, Jolena. We have specific mics that we bought around here just for that. I'm all wired up over here, trust me. Phone's wired up. There's even a microphone over here now. So it's to the point where now people are like spoiled. Can you get it perfect where your voice sounds exactly like the microphone on the TV, please? Is it possible to have? Maybe it's not. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Come on.
From Washington. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning, guys. For 2 nights in a row now, the U.S. military has not announced any strikes on Iran, while the New York Times reports that the president has set aside his plans for a massive attack for now. U.S. forces are still busy, though, in the Middle East enforcing the naval blockade. As of Saturday, they've redirected 12 commercial vessels, disabled 2 that didn't comply, and boarded 2 to force compliance. Regarding one of those boardings, the military says CENTCOM forces disabled Mozambique-flagged motor tanker Levine in the Gulf of Oman July 24th after the crew attempted to violate the blockade.
Sorry, you guys, I'm not taking any more advice when it comes down to the audio. And I apologize if you don't like the audio right now. But yeah, I mean, like, it is what it is. This is the best it's going to get. As long as the main people are telling me that there's no problems with the audio and I don't hear Liberty saying nothing about it. I don't got no gloves saying nothing about it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone, you guys, because yeah, maybe you need to get a better phone, or maybe you need to do something to get an audio booster for your situation. Let's keep on moving forward now. You guys are killing the show right now, by the way. Florida just shocked the world, the economy, with this latest top ranking. They're saying that they're doing better than some countries. How are they doing that? Money, 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 money. That's right, you guys, Florida. They actually got so much money in Florida that they're doing better than some countries. They're like 40th when it comes down to gross profit. Come on in and check this out, you guys. I guess it's because all of the rich people, how they say, all the rich Jadakiss said it, rich people retire and they move to Miami. Come on, you guys, let's go. They got so much people down there, they don't even have the building space anymore.
Help America move forward is to have Florida lead the country. The best way to help America move forward is to have Florida lead the country forward when it comes to free enterprise and freedom. Everyone wins when we follow Florida's lead. I'm Mark Wilson. I'm president of Florida's Chamber of Commerce. Just the other day, we became the 14th largest economy on the planet. We're now, as you indicated, bigger than countries like Mexico and Spain and Saudi Arabia. South Korea is next on our list. We'll be 13 soon, and we're gunning for number 10 Canada by 2030. We're trying to grow the private sector and shrink the government sector. I mentioned the death spiral. When you look at New York, when you look at Illinois, New Jersey, Minnesota, California, they keep increasing taxes, they keep increasing government regulations, and they keep forcing people to leave their states or incentivizing people to leave their states. And they're bringing their businesses and their family and an educated workforce, by the way, leaving those states and coming to places like Florida. And so it only increases our resolve. For people who don't study Florida, it might look like, we've been a tourism, agriculture, and construction economy for a long, long time. What we've done in Florida, though, is we've diversified our economic makeup. So, advanced manufacturing, life sciences, defense, aerospace, etc. From the governor to the legislature to nearly all of us in the business community, we've been on an ultra-focused pathway here of doing the right things from a policy standpoint so that we can grow Florida the right way, so people can work, people can live the American dream, and we can show the rest of the country and the world how to do it. There's no question that when a lot of wealth moves into an area, it can increase the cost of living in an area. There's no question that that's true. But it also brings with it an overwhelming value proposition of more wealth, more jobs, more businesses.
I gotta call that out right there. HD says Florida is last in education, rent prices, high school graduates, property taxes and the cost of living. I gotta agree with you on that too. So for what it's good for economically, it's bad for in serious other places when it has to do with the community and basically overall people. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, now, because I got a question for you. Why are bear encounters now soaring across the United States? As you know, it's been getting warm out here, and the bears are trying to come out. I mean, it's getting unbearably warm. You know what I'm saying? And they probably can't bear the fact that there's not that much food out there. So you know what they're doing? They're going further, and now they're coming into populated areas, and we have to deal with them now. So that's probably why there's so many more bears coming in so many different states, you wouldn't even believe it. Check this out, you guys. Watch all these bears and how many different bears we got coming in basically everywhere. Check this out. Where we at right here? Where we at right there? Are we serious? Oh, there we go. Let's go.
With the summer heating up, bears are getting bolder as sightings of the creatures are soaring nationwide. In Colorado,
I heard honking all night, thought it was a crazy neighbor, and it was just this guy sitting on the horn.
a neighbor helping the car's owner set the unexpected passenger free. While in California, this fellow apparently losing his bearings, making his way inside an office building.
We have the AC going, so it's probably, nice on a warm day.
A mama bear and her 4 cubs were caught on this home camera outside Pittsburgh.
They're fun to have around, just not in our yard.
Like the rest of us, it seems like they're trying to stay cool this summer, wherever they can. Colorado Parks and Wildlife say they've received almost 2,000 bear reports so far this year, nearly double the same time last year.
Why are we seeing this uptick in bear activity this year?
I think the big thing is people are spreading out, and their populations are increasing, and bears.
How about y'all took their property first? Anybody ever thought about that? You're in their property. That's where they were at all the time. So now it's like, okay, now that you done made this pool, thank you. Now that you done made this area for us to lounge in, I'm going through the garbage. Oh, let's see what's on the menu for tonight's dinner. That's right. Thank you for building this for us, because you basically made this in my backyard, if you really think about it.
Becoming a little more bold.
Though some recent encounters on hiking trails have turned dangerous. One hiker had to be airlifted from Montana's Glacier National Park after being attacked by a large grizzly.
As soon as we made eye contact, it charged at me.
Bear sightings perhaps more expected in
And they fast too. You think just because they big, they're not fast, they can run.
this remote Alaska town than in this family's front yard in a Los Angeles suburb.
If you see a bear, the worst thing you can do is scream, turn, and run. Raise your hands up, speak to the bear, say, hey, bear, back up. Give the bear some space.
Hey, Bear. Now, our wildlife expert, Ron Magill, also.
Yeah, okay. Y'all gonna be thinking that calmly while a freaking grizzly's looking right at you. Hey, bear. Man, listen, I'm gonna be like, I might be able to outrun this motherfucker right here. Yeah, he gonna look at me and be like, yeah, that's the brother right there. I think I'm gonna let him make it. I'm out of there. Y'all gonna be like, damn, I didn't know Boogotti could run that fast. I'm gonna be up the block like, I didn't know neither, but I got the hell of it from that bear. Come on, y'all, let's go. We got some freestyles we got to put up real quick because we got 49 arrested in Central Florida during a drug trafficking crackdown. That's what authorities are talking about. Let's get on over to Florida. 49 of them, you guys. Operation. Let's go. Let's see what this is about.
Details about a massive drug trafficking takedown across Central Florida. 49 people are now behind bars as part of Operation Icebreaker 2.
For months, officers have been busting down doors and doing raids in Volusia and Flagler counties. Fox 35's Matt Trezza explains that in one case, a church was being used as a cover.
Volusia County deputies blasting their way into a church building in Holly Hill during Operation Holy Roller. Fox 35 was on
Operation Holy Roller
on the scene when dozens of investigators showed up and made several arrests.
This is a church on Sunday that is tax exempt, I'm sure, that is being used as a headquarters by a bunch of thugs. So we're going to hit this place here real hard, real fast.
We now know that case is connected with Operation Icebreaker 2, a massive multi-agency effort to get drugs off the streets.
This is a scourge on our community.
Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood joined local and state officials announcing the operation's success.
We're up to 49 people who have been arrested as a result of this large-scale drug network takedown.
Along with Volusia deputies, Daytona Beach Police and Flagler County deputies also work these cases. Florida's Attorney General says they found drugs, money, cell phones, chemicals, and other evidence.
Those are dangerous people that will not be able to hurt others right now.
Damn, you see all them pills? Jesus Christ, how many people you trying to supply? The earth? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because I love stories like this, especially when there's dogs involved, number one. Number two, when criminals try to run. And number three, if the dog can actually get a chance to break the criminal. I kind of love it, especially when they catch him around right here, when they think that they're going to make it. And the next thing you know, that German Shepherd is like, Hakata. And they just catch you right there in your calf. You should have known not to be running in the first place. Come on, you guys, because this is a little situation that involves doom doom, doom doom, doom 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 doom, doom 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 doom, ice, ice, baby, get him! That's right, you guys. Let's see what's going on when this man tries to get away. He's not just any common man. He's actually a MS-13 gang member, and he's being hunted down by the K9 in the wild for a 5-mile chase. They thought that he thought he got away until they let that dog loose. And that dog was like, "Arr! Arr!" Ready on him, boy. So let's go. Let's keep on running. I guess that's probably why they use dogs when it comes down to the bloodhound dogs trying to find people. So they're looking for him. He's on the run. MS-13 member. So the dog is out there.
The once he broke in, it's where he came out. In the brush. Yeah, it's just hard to. I'm on top of it right here.
Yeah, once that dog gets your scent, you're in trouble. Time for a little recharge. Back to work.
Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie, running.
She got him. She got him.
Running.
She got him.
You're good. Right there.
Man, once they say dog, I'm like this. Okay, you got me. Please don't let that thing off the leash. You got me. I don't want to get bit in my leg, my calf. Are them long teeth? No, thank you.
Oh my God, moving through that is so hard. Yeah, dude. Right in the head.
Got him. What's his name? Brian Oswaldo Bustillo Mejia. That's right, illegal immigration from El Salvador, MS-13, gang member. He's been taken down. That's right, you guys. Watch your head. Let's go. We got to keep on moving forward as our brave men are out there making sure that we're safe and not being encountered by people like that. So I want to thank them for doing their job as well. And now let's get on to something that you guys probably never even noticed and didn't even know about. At the correspondence meeting, there were some awards that were given out. And guess what those awards were for? For people that wrote things and said things badly about President Trump. And guess who was at the correspondence meeting? President Trump. This is pretty crazy, right in front of him. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Let's check this out, you guys. Let's go.
Named for the legendary Washington Post publisher, and it comes with a prize of $10,000. This year's award goes to the Wall Street Journal. The Journal's courageous reporting on President Trump's past relationship with financier Jeffrey Epstein triggered the release of the so-called Epstein files, thousands of documents that might otherwise have remained hidden from the public. And despite the president's threat of a lawsuit, the Journal published a story about a provocative letter to Epstein bearing President Trump's signature. Trump quickly filed a $20 billion lawsuit against the Journal, revealing reporter Khadija Safdar's home address.
He's literally there. They're saying, why did Trump smile and laugh once they said the part about him revealing her home address, though?
Her family had to be relocated. The Journal was kicked off of Air Force One, but the reporters continue to file revelatory stories. Please welcome the winners of the Katharine Graham Award from the Wall Street Journal. Khadija Safdar, Sadie Gurman, Annie Linsky, Josh Dawsey again, Alex Leary, Rebecca Ballhouse, and Ryan Barber. Their colleague, Joe Palazzolo,
Meanwhile, they shake his hand, too.
could not attend tonight.
Yo, they literally shake his hand, too.
A family having to be
That's crazy right there, you guys. Let's go. I thought that you guys would get a kick out of seeing something like that if you haven't already. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. Let's get it. Because blah, 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 blah is something that nobody deserves to get. Don't try to, don't even think about it, you guys. Right now, lettuce is not a good thing. And I love myself some lettuce. I mean, I really love some lettuce. But you know what? With this new thing that's going on right now, with this outbreak, it's impacting the food industry overall. So everybody's saying, hold my lettuce. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. Let's go.
lettuce for me.
Today, confusion over the source.
I don't want it. There will be no lettuce for me.
Today, confusion over the source of the cyclospora outbreak is leading to a different kind of confusion. What's safe to eat?
Are we all going to get that diarrhea parasite? I want my salad, please.
Health officials say they're making progress.
We do have the outbreak under control.
But many of the details remain unclear. The FDA says Taylor Farms remains under investigation, even after ruling out an earlier positive test. All of that leading to lots of unanswered questions and some consumers leaving lettuce behind.
Is anyone else boycotting lettuce like it's the plague?
Crisis communication expert Molly McPherson says the unknown is part of the problem. There's still a lot that we don't know. Is uncertainty, in a way, its own biggest hurdle for a lot of these brands and companies to navigate?
The science is confusing, the regulation is confusing. So much about this case really rests on the confusion of it all.
The result? Consumers putting their money where their mouth is, or isn't.
We were doing about 150 to 200 people a day. And then, like, as of last Saturday, we dropped down to about 10 a day.
Local businesses feeling the pinch.
That's actually good when it comes down to Taco Bell, to be honest with you. 10 a day, that's good.
It's just a big hit. And we're really not protected against other things like this.
And chains like Chipotle, Chopped, and Cava have seen foot traffic fall, with visits down as much as 24% less.
Hey, I hope our visits ain't gonna be down like that, especially when we over here giving out merch. We're giving away 6 of the Our Bottom Line keychains today, you guys, as well as 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. All you gotta do is hit that like button, get us up to 300, and I'll be sending out merch. Where? To where you tell me to. Send me an email at bridgethisllc@gmail.com, and I'll get you your merch. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. Let's get it. And if you have not subscribed, we're on our way to 74,000 subscribers. We got about 200 and something more to get to that point. Let's get it, you guys. Come on. If you really support the show by subscribing.
Last Saturday compared to their typical Saturday traffic from January through July. Taco Bell saw the biggest drop, with visits down nearly 30% using that same comparison.
The easiest thing for a consumer to do is just not eat it.
In a statement last week, Taco Bell said it removed all Taylor Farms lettuce from its restaurants
I like what Winter says. She says everybody needs to let some of your gardens just make seeds for the next year, because seeds are getting harder to get. And you're right about that. And we're not talking about those GMO seeds and those certain seeds that they're trying to put like patents on and stuff like that. I totally understand where you're going with that.
said it removed all Taylor Farms lettuce from its restaurants nationwide. And on Tuesday, introduced a new $1 lettuce-free stuffed tortilla in an effort to win back customers. While some of the other brands have tried to distance themselves, telling customers on social media and through loyalty apps they don't even serve iceberg lettuce. But that hasn't stopped consumer fears from spreading online.
I'm scared to eat a freaking salad.
Which makes building trust offline that much more difficult.
Nobody wants to be falsely blamed for something if they have nothing to do with it. But the public doesn't care about that. Right now, it's all about reassurance. Every single brand.
Okay,
All right, Alec.
every single brand, you guys, it seems like every one of them on hold right now and on pause. And guess what? I don't blame you at all. I do not blame you at all. And anybody suffering from the cyclospora bug and what's going on with the virus, we're going to pray for you guys to get over it. We're going to try to ask you guys to do certain things like probably take a shot or cap full when it comes down to apple cider vinegar. There are many other things that you can actually do and help out to get some of that bio to help out with your stomach, to get the lining back, because I know what's probably got that curdling, hurting feeling. But even if you go to the bathroom and it's just like, yeah, I don't even want to start going into detail, but yeah, just want to pray for you guys and pray for you guys to get healed very fastly, and hopefully we'll get over this together as people, because everybody like lettuce. I know the majority of people in here like lettuce. Amen. Romaine, different types, so many different types of lettuce. Romaine, they got the iceberg. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go, you guys. And this guy right here, El Fulio, in the out of control car, rolls over, slides off the hood of the car, and then drives away like nothing happens. Yeah, you guys, this is what happens when you're drunk and driving. Luckily, he was able to just drive off. Driving down, comes around a crazy wide turn. The Jeep SUV flips over, gets back on the regular all four wheels, and he drives off like nothing ever happened. Down the road, they did take the car from him, and he refused a breathalyzer and a drug test. Let's keep on going, y'all. Out of control car rolls over the sides of the roof, then drives away. By the way, there's no audio. It's Boogottio. Let's go. It's only me. Surveillance video shows a car flipping onto its roof while rounding a curve in Brazil. Here we go, you guys. Let's watch the whole scene together. Coming around a turn, coming around a turn. Turns too sharp and too early. Flabanga. Now the vehicle slips upside down before striking the curb and leaning back on the other side. What you saw was video from the oncoming, right? The left side. I'm going to show the other side of the video where he flips over and continues to go. And it's coming right here. Boom. So that's the flip. Boom. Now he back on all fours. And he been drinking. He been drinking. That's right, you guys. It says the driver continued for about 100 meters before police stopped and impounded the car. Authorities said the driver admitted to drinking alcohol and taking medication before the crash and refused the breathalyzer test. Look at this, y'all. Full 360. Boom, slides on the top, then it falls back over on the other side. Back hood looked like it came open, I think. Oh, that's just how it looks. Okay. And he just drives off. Yeah, y'all. He ain't gonna want to tell his wife why the car looks so messed up. Matter of fact, he not gonna be able to. Why? Because they took it from him. Let's keep on going, you guys, and be careful out there when y'all on the road. If you think that you can't drive, don't try to say to yourself, macho, macho man, I can do it. And especially if other people are out there. That's another thing I don't appreciate people. Certain people be like, oh, I'm good, I could drive, and then you in the passenger seat, you in trouble with them. I did that one day with a friend of mine, old Thun. He like, yo, don't worry about it. Meanwhile, I know his level. And he like, yo, we good. I'm like, yo, bro, chill out, man. Let's park the car. We out of here. Yo, I'm good. Trust me. I've been doing this for years. Yeah, okay. Next thing you know, he like to zoom, 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 hits the yellow cab. We do 360, and he don't want to stay. Next thing you know, we in trouble. There you go. And next thing you know, I'm out of there like, motherfucker, let me out on the next corner. Hell with all. Let me out on. Bye. Go do what you got to do. I'm not playing around with no drunkards. And no, you shouldn't either. Even if they say, I only had one. That's the same thing they say to the police when they pull them over. I only had one. No, thank you. I'm not going to be in the passenger seat. And I'm lucky I made it out with that warning. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now we got that guy that stole all that diesel gas. Did you guys know that diesel gasoline is going for $6 a gallon? This foolio stole 300 gallons of the diesel from Central Florida at a Circle K using a magnet and some kind of prying tool. Let's get on over here and see what's going on with that. Let's see what's going on with this foolio. Where you at? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, no, we see you didn't catch up to me on this one. They didn't catch up to me on that. They didn't catch up to me on the gas. Okay, so I guess I'm doing freestyle over here. Okay, I guess I'm doing freestyle. Okay, can't bring that one up right now. Can't bring that one up right now. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Give me 1 second here, you guys. What are we talking about? Give me 1 second right here. Is that Florida? Central Florida. Let's go find it, because you know we can do that. I don't like to lose content, especially when I've already introduced it. Let's go. Central Florida diesel gas theft. Boom. Let's see what we got. There you go. I missed you, buddy. I was just talking about you. How you doing?
An accused diesel thief nabbed in Volusia County. A man is accused of stealing 300 gallons of fuel from multiple gas stations. Fox 35's Larissa Leone is joining us live now. So, Larissa, how did he allegedly steal all of...
And I definitely wanted you guys to see Larissa. Oh, my God. I know I'm wrong for it. First time I probably ever did it. But Larissa, woo! Lot of mercy.
That fuel.
Well, investigators, Luann, say he allegedly used a magnet to steal all that diesel. And we're at a local gas station right now, and diesel sits at about $6 a gallon. Now, times that by 300. So that's how much diesel investigators say 40-year-old Yusinel Lara of Deltona stole. It was 300 gallons of diesel from Circle K stations in Volusia County earlier this month. But his spree came to a crashing halt on Wednesday. A license plate reader in DeLand flagged his white Ram 2500 as a felony vehicle. Police tracked the truck right back to a Circle K he had previously targeted. When detectives moved in, they found an empty auxiliary tank in the truck bed, a pry tool.
He had an empty auxiliary tank inside the truck bed. That's what he was go, filling up. Come on now. What you mean, you men? This woman is gorgeous. What are you talking about?
In the door and a large magnet on the driver's seat, a tool commonly used to bypass pump meters. They also found an access panel on the pump itself already pried on and open. We spoke with a legal expert who shares that these types of thefts are on the rise and can come with a series of consequences.
If it was something where he was storing it, using it for self-use, that's one crime. But if he's selling it on the black market, it could open up a huge can of worms for this individual.
Lara is currently facing multiple counts of larceny, and there's other investigations that are similar to this one taking place in Ocala and Sanford, which could bring additional charges. Larissa Leone, Fox 35 News.
New at 11 and accused.
Larissa Leone, huh? Next thing you know, Boogotti be in the DM over there like, hey, Larissa, how you doing? What's going on, your boy? Let's go. We got more to cover, you guys. I got a couple more freestyles I got to get to you, and I'm glad that I did bring you that, because a lot of you guys, yeah, see you out. Yeah, look at Audrey. Yeah, look at that. See, Audrey even said it. Yeah, look at Luigi. Yo, Luigi, fall back, bro, because you Italian. You might try to slide in the DMs, bro. Chill out. Chill out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. I know I'm too old for it. I know. That's why I was just like, Lord of mercy. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now, wait a minute, I got some freestyles coming up, and this is a serious one right here. I don't want to miss this right here, because I know if I put it up there, it's for a reason. Oh, yeah. We had the last daredevil who flipped over in the car. Now we got another daredevil. Come on, you guys. Let's check out these daredevils right here who decided to scale and jump from Seattle's Space Needle. Come on, you guys. This is breaking news. Just happened.
That stunning scene at Seattle's iconic Space Needle. 2 base jumpers scaled the glass wall of the observation deck and then jumped off the landmark before deploying their parachutes. Onlookers watched in disbelief. They are now facing criminal charges of trespassing. Here's ABC's Jacqueline Lee.
Tonight, this is the shocking moment. Police say 2 men illegally climbed a glass wall on the observation deck of Seattle's iconic Space Needle and jumped off before deploying parachutes. Onlookers stunned.
Clean sector hazard at the Space Needle.
I told you guys, you might not see nothing about that till later on because we just caught that. That just happened. So yeah, we fresh on it and we bringing it to you. That's why Our Bottom Line is the #1 show on YouTube, no matter what. You need to double tap that screen though to get those likes up if you want to try to get these keychains, because we're giving out keychains at 300 likes. We're also going to be giving out 6 of these Our Bottom Line decals. That's 12 pieces of merch all in total, you guys. That's right, as well as some of the best breaking news that you're going to be able to see on the station. #1 show again, and if you don't send your email address, I'm going to have to send a whole 2 pieces to certain individuals. Let's try to get those 300 likes up and keep on watching. Let's go.
Security's calling in 15 minutes ago. 2 people jumped off the Space Needle observation deck with parachutes. Unknown where they landed.
The incident unfolding just before 9 p.m. on Friday.
And that's crazy too. Unknown where they landed.
Video showing one man standing on the ledge, doing a backflip, and then leaping from the 605-foot structure. One parachute seen descending to the ground before vanishing from camera view. Police say the pair, who they identified as base jumpers, entered the Space Needle with purchased tickets that were then scanned. Tonight, authorities are looking for the duo and are unsure of where the men landed. The 2 face charges of committing criminal trespass. It comes just 3 weeks after this masked couple's death-defying climb. 2 Russian nationals scaling to the top of the Empire State Building in the heart of Midtown Manhattan.
These motherfuckers is out of their mind nowadays, but I'm talking about some stuff that I would never do. Some stuff that I would never do, you guys. So now we're going to take it from the craziness and take it from stuff like that to right back up in the Bronx. Up in the Bronx where the people look fresh. There was one DJ who could pass the test. He was down by law and he's ready to play. That's right, y'all. His name is AJ. Remember that old school song? And we got to get to the Bronx, so let's do what we got to do, y'all. Let's get up there. We got a situation right now. Oh my God, is this true? Wait, I want to make sure this is right. Yeah, we got him. That's the man right there accused of the powwowing of the 12-year-old boy near the Bronx deli. Come on, you guys, let's go. Let's get on to the Bronx where Commissioner Tisch is saying that crime is down.
12-year-old boy caught in the crossfire of a shooting outside a Bronx bodega. The accused shooter is in custody. Our Corey McGinnis joins us live from the 44th Precinct. Corey, what can you tell us at this moment?
Heidi, good evening. So that arrest just came down just a few hours ago, and that suspect was brought here outside of the 44th Precinct here in the Bronx. Police say this all started with a fight that escalated into gunfire in front of a nearby bodega.
What do you want to say to the victim's family?
45-year-old William Ferrer, escorted by detectives outside the 44th Precinct after being arrested in connection to the shooting that killed 12-year-old Jacob Freitas and injured 2 others. And if you look at the top of your screen, you can see how it all began. A fight breaking out on the corner of Walton Avenue and Elliott Place Saturday evening. Just steps away, 12-year-old Jacob Freitas, an innocent bystander, sits on his bike in a black shirt, watching. Seconds later, gunfire erupts. A bullet strikes Jacob in the shoulder. He runs inside this bodega, leaning on a mother and her child in a stroller, calling for help before collapsing near the front counter. For neighbors like Martha Rosa, the violence feels deeply personal.
I know him since he was born. He lives in my building on the top floor.
But moments before the shooting, Jacob had crossed paths with another neighbor, Walter Collin.
I shook his hand right here outside in front of the building. I said, hey, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. And then I leave. A half an hour later, I get a call by my mom. She's crying on the phone.
That call would bring the devastating news. Police say 3 people were shot. Jacob was rushed to Lincoln Hospital where he was pronounced dead. 2 other men were also shot and are expected to survive. Collins says it's a loss that's hard to make sense of.
Just wrong place at the wrong time. And we don't ask for this. Life is unfair.
Back on the block, grief is turning into frustration and heartbreak.
He was a wonderful child, wonderful, and he was just riding his bike. Why?
Community leaders say this is exactly why more needs to be done.
Our call to action is directed to the governor and to the mayor of this city.
That's right. Kathy, Joku Hoku, and Mom Dami. Want to go ahead and give a prayer to this family as well as the young gentleman, and I'm praying that they get over this tragedy right here, you guys. This is another tragedy that we already predicted. We already knew that stuff like this was going to be happening, especially when it comes down to the Bronx. We already called it out. Thank you so much for White Bathroom Guy. We appreciate you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Everybody else, you know what we do over here. We got to show massive love and respect. And we're praying for the entire community on this one. And they got to stop trying to cover up the realities of what's going on out in these streets of New York, because I keep on showing you guys every day what's really happening out here versus what they're trying to tell us. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got a woman over here now. She's on the FBI's most wanted list. Why? Because she's been stealing. She's been stealing. And she's been stealing a whole lot of money. She finally got caught. A fraudster. She's like one of the probably number 4 on the FBI's fraudsters list. And guess what, you guys? I want you guys to be happy to know that she's been arrested. She's been arrested. Watch your head. Come on over to Palm Beach with me right now, you guys, because she has been arrested. Let's go see what's going on with this situation and let them break this down.
Well, right now, an FBI's most wanted fraud fugitive is back in South Florida after being captured in Jamaica earlier today. 41-year-old Elaine Esco faces multiple money laundering and wire fraud charges for her alleged involvement in getting more than $32 million in COVID-19 relief funds. A warrant was issued for her arrest in West.
She thought she was going to be able to go back a yard and spend that money good. Didn't work, humble.
Palm Beach last year. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida says Esco fled to Jamaica, lived there under a different name, and was eventually captured after Jamaican authorities got a tip. Local former FBI Special Agent Stuart Kaplan says this arrest
No, but Kathy, they can actually stop trying to doctor the numbers, get some more police on the force, and really try to do something with these judges so that people that's committing crimes can actually stay inside of the jails instead of making it revolving doors. They can actually do a lot when it comes down to more patrol. They can stop fighting against the police, and they can actually support them more. That's what they can do, Kathy. I got a whole bunch more, but we passed that title. God bless you for asking the question, though.
Tells the public that fleeing to another country does not guarantee you won't get caught.
No, man, you talking about she looked good. Check this out. This is pre-weave, and this is after the weave. You see right here? This is after she got the suntan and everything by being on the beach. She was chilling. But this is before the weave thing. You see what I'm saying? Got that lighter skin when you stand in New York or whatever like that. Your skin is a little lighter. But now that you got caught, it was a hotter climate. She's a little darker. She looks a little better. But as soon as she take that helmet off, trust me, she's gonna look just like the Crypt Keeper once again. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys.
And that the arrest may indicate a change in America's relationship with Jamaica.
I think this administration has been able to develop new relationships with countries that seemingly in the past were uncooperative or unwilling to assist the United States in extradition. And Jamaica happened to be one of those countries.
Kaplan, who is also a criminal defense attorney, says Esco will have an uphill battle facing the charges, but is innocent until proven guilty.
Got that Shaolin 360s weave in there, boy. Only thing is hers is not white. She got that other weave in there, the 360. Go watch any old school karate movie where they was like, damn you killed my master. Those same weaves, man. All they did was put a ponytail on it, boom. So Shaolin masters knew about that long ago. Y'all ladies is late. Trust me, them five deadly venoms and all them crazy karate masters, they knew about weaves years ago. They the ones that made them. Y'all late. Let's keep on moving forward because Liberty and Justice says if you want to support the show, donate to your favorite host. Cash App. That's right, you guys. $ Boogotti, BOOGOTTINYC. Thanks, Liberty, because you know what's coming up, right? The first of the month. That's right. And we're here every day, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we're almost at 74,000 subscribers. And we're still the #1 show on YouTube, and we're going to keep on proving it. Let's go, because we got a family that's still searching for a driver from a hit-and-run scooter incident in Orlando. Yes, it's probably a small story to some people, but I don't like when people get away when they do crimes like this to children. No matter what the race, we're going to put you in your place. Let's see what's going on over here, because I know we have a lot of people here that have children, and I would never want anything like this to happen to any of your kids. I'd be done threw a rock through the back of the window of the car, and y'all would be mad at me. I'd be like, hey, we got to find a way to track them. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go.
Tonight, an Orlando father is urging the driver who hit his 11-year-old son to come forward. Florida Highway Patrol is still investigating the hit and run, but a week later, the family is still searching for answers of their own. West 2's Avery Everett is live at FHP headquarters tonight. Avery, you talked to...
And I know for a fact, because I didn't get my license but too long ago, if you hit somebody on a bike or walking, you're supposed to stop. You ask them how they doing, #1. You're supposed to get them help. And if they underage, you better call the police, man. You better. You need to. Straight up. You can't be just out here like hitting people and not taking care of them.
The boy.
I did. I mean, this family is just thankful their son survived and doesn't have more serious injuries.
12
But
years
now they're
old.
looking to the community to try to fill the missing pieces of this investigation.
12 years old.
I just don't know why he hasn't turned himself in.
That's the question Raymond Marin has been asking himself over and over again. It's been a week since his 11-year-old son Josiah was hit by a car while riding his e-scooter, and still this family has no answers as to who was behind the wheel.
My message to him is, just turn yourself in. An accident happened, but you should have stayed.
It happened last Sunday around 2 in
Yes,
the afternoon.
yes.
Josiah says he went to grab a drink at the
One,
gas station near
one.
his home on Colonial Drive. He took this e-scooter. He says he was hit while riding on the sidewalk near Pell Street.
I kind of passed by it, and I guess it didn't see me, and it kind of just like went out and hit me.
Raymond says he heard the driver ask his son if he was okay, but then he drove away.
So I called the police, and I got FHP involved, and we've been trying to find the driver ever since. He should have stayed. I'm sorry, he should have stayed. And now we're dealing with the consequences of what happened.
Josiah walked himself home, and then his family took him to the hospital. He now has a broken arm and a few bumps and bruises.
I'm glad nothing else. I mean, it could have been his head. I could have gotten a different phone call, God forbid.
Florida Highway Patrol says this crash remains an active criminal investigation. As this family waits for someone to come forward, they're calling on all drivers to be aware.
There's kids out there with e-bikes, with e-scooters. It's a different world now.
Another thing you guys gotta realize too, I can't control the audio on these videos. I can try to turn it up louder over here, but I can't control that. And some of them are very low. So we get what we can take over here. Again, we're using other clips. This is not like a formatted show where we're actually on television. I know you guys would like that. I would too. But we're using other audio. So each and every clip, Fox, CNN, PBS, each and every one of them have a lower value. My mic is totally different as well. My mic is here, and the mic that you guys are hearing is up here. Let's keep on going. I keep on explaining this. Let's go.
A week later, Josiah is feeling better.
For the most part, I'm feeling good now.
But still, there's no closure for his family in this case.
Anyone with information is asked to reach out to FHP or Crime Line.
Phone audio has been turned up. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I know about all this stuff. I get up at 2 to preset this stuff. The phone audio has been set up since about 2 o'clock this morning, making sure that volume is all the way up as well. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Because now we got another situation where the family is still searching for drivers. I'm sorry, we got a Florida sanitation worker who's been murdered. That's right, you guys. We got to get into this one. This one is crazy. Let's see what you guys have to say about these comments over here. Let's go ahead and get into this audio because I know we got a lot of people talking about audio. Hey, Liberty, what's going on with my audio? Let's see what Winter has to say about audio, and let's see what, I'm only going on gloves right now. Let's see what Jolena has to say about audio. I'm trusting you, Jolena, today. Trusting you guys today on audio. And again, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, look at Garage Green just keeping it 100, man. Like, certain people, let me see. What else? Keep on going. Good, you know, keep on. Audio sound good. Good audio. Okay, your audio is good. I can hear you fine at the moment. Sounds fine. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let's just do this for the hell of it. Let's just see something real quick. I mean, I guess it's supposed to clash when we're in it. What we got? We got Florida sanitation worker that was murdered. Suspect arrested after I-75 standoff. Now I'm finished talking. Let's get into the video.
First up at 6, body camera video, just released by the Lee County Sheriff's Office. It shows the end of an hours-long manhunt that began in St. Pete. That's where a 47-year-old mother of 4 yesterday and a city sanitation technician was shot and killed. The suspect is now in custody, but as Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer reports for us tonight, the victim's community is heartbroken and wondering why.
Let me see your other hand! Let me see your other hand!
Tense moments as authorities in Lee County shouted commands at LaDavian King.
Keep crawling!
And released a sheriff's canine to make sure he wasn't going anywhere. King's capture brought to an end a multi-county manhunt.
We're mad, we're confused, we're angry.
That began hours earlier in this St. Pete community where neighbors are devastated following Tasha Moses' death.
Why did it happen? Why did it have to happen? We don't know.
And yes, some damn time I turn it down because it be too damn loud. I do this my damn self sometime. Yes, because if it's too loud, I turn it down my damn self. Because I got neighbors and people downstairs at 6 o'clock in the morning. We're not running like a professional sound stage where I got like buffers and everything. I don't want to get the police knocking on the door now. We blasting up here.
Why? I mean, we think because this maniac went AWOL, maybe that was the reason.
Friends and co-workers have been dropping off food, flowers, balloons, and other items for Tasha Moses, who was a longtime worker here at the St. Pete Sanitation Department. Neighbors say Tasha would often stop at her home along 12th Avenue South for a break from work. They believe that's what she was doing Wednesday, and King was there.
When you got a bad relationship that you're in, sometimes you guys are sad because you never know when it can pop off. And a lot of times they don't think about the ramifications. They don't think about the children and the people that are involved. So this city worker, sanitation worker, busting her butt, taking care of family, lost her life because of a bad relationship. Keep on going, y'all. Let's check this out.
Investigators say the two got into an argument. We're told she was in the cab of a front loader when King climbed in and opened fire, killing Tasha, a mother of 4.
Really good mom. She was a supervisor for the city, had her own crew, just the nicest person you ever want to meet.
Detectives say King took off after the shooting, heading south on I-75, before Florida Highway Patrol stopped him in the Fort Myers area. That led to a standoff where shots were fired. Authorities say King was injured, taken into custody, and then taken to the hospital. Meanwhile, in Tasha's community, her neighbors are focused on helping her loved ones.
We're here to reach our arms around them and support them with whatever they need.
In St. Pete, Aaron Mesmer, Fox 13 News.
Terrible situation. I want to go back to that right there because I don't want this constant BS about audio overshadowing somebody's life. I'm going to just tell you guys, maybe you need to get away from that iPhone 7. It's up to iPhone 17 now almost. Put that iPhone 7 down and get that old Obama phone. It ain't going to work too loud on an Obama phone. Get a better phone. Let's keep on moving because we got to pray for Tasha right now. We're going to pray for this, this service worker right here, this city worker, and as well as everybody who are kids, her crew that are going to miss her now. We want to pray for healing. I want to pray for love and affection as well as to her family, an outpouring of nothing but assistance and family community over there, as you already heard that they have. Nothing but love goes out to this city worker as well as her family and her children. Hate to report stories like this, you guys, I really do. Amen. Let's keep on going. Let's go. Because now we got another situation where someone that I think is pretty good at acting. I don't know if you guys like him, but I actually do. A lot of people don't. They got their words about him. But they did think that he was looking pretty good when he was by Jennifer Lopez's side. That's right, you guys. None other than the Daredevil, Ben Affleck. That's right, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Daredevil, Ben Affleck. His mom, Chris. Sad situation. They're mourning his mom's death at the age of 83. And guess what? It was because of cancer. 83 years old, you guys. She lost her life. Yesterday, we reported that William Shatner and his daughter beat cancer together. Today, we're reporting that Ben Affleck and Casey Affleck's mom, Chris, died because of cancer. Let's get into it, you guys. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. Let's see what we got over here coming in.
I hope I'm a little bit like her, and she's brilliant.
What's the secret to keeping a family together?
I'll have really nice kids.
She always told me that, the character of a person is defined by adversity rather than by, when, everything's going well.
Ben and Casey Affleck's mom, Chris, dead after a cancer battle. She was 83 years old. According to her newly published obituary, Chris died in early June, peacefully in her sleep. She was given 6 months to live in December after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Chris's loved ones remembering her as unconventional, choosing to spend her career as a public school teacher after graduating from Harvard.
Your mother was not only a brilliant student, she was also politically engaged, right? Mm-hmm.
Chris's history as an activist revealed with Ben on Finding Your Roots in 2014.
By 1964, like many other college students, she'd been inspired by the March on Washington. Ben's mom joined thousands of activists who headed to Mississippi to protest civil rights abuses, register black voters, and challenge the racial status quo.
She saw what she believed was injustice, and so she went to Mississippi to try to participate. I think it's incredibly admirable.
Ben, hold it up! Hold it up!
Let me tell you something about losing a parent. If you guys know, when you start to get accomplishments, when you start to have things that you're actually able to do and you know that they'd be proud of you, one of the worst things that I've had to experience by not having my parents here, what was that? When you do accomplish things and you turn around and try to show them and they're no longer here, especially if the road that took you to get there was really hard. My mom used to say, oh my God, I can't wait for you to this and that, and I can't wait to see you do this. And then when I finally dropped my first CD, I was like, yo, I didn't think I was that good. And she was like, be quiet. And I actually cursed in a few of the songs. And every time a curse was about to come up, I would try to turn it down or be like, try to say something, because she didn't play around with those curses. But you know what my mother did? Stop messing with the song. Let me hear it. And then she actually heard it. She was like, you know what? You cursed, but it's for a reason. And the way that you say it, I understand it. I actually think you're good. And that was a big deal coming from my mother. The pen master. She's the reason why I write. She's the reason why I've completed 9 books. Why? Because like I told you guys before, when my mom lost her life, she said, I wish that I would have finished my books. I wish that I would have went to this place. I wish that I would have done this. So when I heard her saying things like that, when I got older, I said, I'm never going to wish for that. I'm going to go get those things done. Scary part is now I've done all of those things. And now I'm like, wait a minute, I hope this ain't it for me. That's why I keep on making new accomplishments for myself, new strides and things like that to give myself more goals to be able to accomplish it. And the other side of it is, yeah, I get a lot of good things coming in. I definitely still look around for mom to say, look at what I did, mom. You don't notice that? I don't care what age you are. When your mom was there for you, you still look around and say, mom, look at what I did, especially if they've been there for you. So this has a little special hold to my heart here when it comes down to this story right here. And shout outs to all of the moms out there, because you're the reason why we wear the suits and why we wake up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. Because mommy said, you ain't gonna go nowhere you ain't gonna go nowhere with me looking like that, and you ain't gonna represent me looking like that. So stop asking questions about the suit. That's what you're gonna keep on seeing. And I'm always gonna be on point because that's how I was raised. I always love my mama, because she's my favorite girl. Only get one. Let's go, y'all.
E.T. was with Chris and Ben when he won his first Oscar with Matt Damon for Good Will Hunting in 1998.
You know what? You have the most beautiful dates of anyone here tonight.
My mother and Matt's mother, the most beautiful women here.
Absolutely. It's you got that right here. You got it.
How does it feel to be the mother of a sex symbol?
I have never actually asked myself that question.
Never reflected on that?
No, I think it means that my job of keeping him from getting a swelled head has just gotten that much bigger. So he talked about me in magazines, and I said I was going to get out all the baby pictures if he didn't stop talking about me in magazines.
Now you can tell that it's mother too. So yeah, we're going to bring it there, you guys. I don't know if we did it already, but we're going to do it. We're going to give a big shout out and mad love to Christopher Affleck. That's right, you guys. Christopher and Affleck. We're going to pray for Ben. And we're going to give Ben massive love and respect right now and let him know that she's still up there watching the same way my mom is watching me. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got a pretty heartbreaking story coming up right now. I was hoping that I moved this story, but I got caught up. I should have moved it somewhere else, but I can't hold it back, and I got to show you guys. It's heartbreaking, and it's coming in from Georgia. A 4-year-old fighting for his life, her life, after the mother, her own mother, pow the 4-year-old. Let's go on over to Georgia, you guys. We got to report this story.
New at 4, a mother is under arrest accused of repeatedly shooting her 4-year-old daughter. Police set up an emergency escort for paramedics to rush that child to a hospital in Atlanta because a medical helicopter could not fly in stormy conditions. Channel 2's Tom Regan, live in Monroe and Walton County. And Tom, you spoke to a neighbor who saw a police officer holding that little girl in his arms as he rushed out to the paramedics.
That's right, you guys. Let's go ahead and try to get those likes up to 300. Get more people over here because you will be getting 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. 12 pieces in all. Email me, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. But we got to get to 300. Let's go. I mean, if you want, you can go right down there and grab some merch yourself. Under $10 for both things. Let's go.
Yeah, Karen, it was definitely a chaotic scene in this apartment complex last night. A race against time for police and paramedics working to save the life of this little girl allegedly shot by her own mother.
Just devastating. I don't know, it's just devastating.
Neighbor Janice Dean watched police rush into her apartment complex on word that a 4-year-old girl had been shot inside this apartment. When police knocked on the door, the victim's 12-year-old sister answered.
She advised my officers that her younger sister was bleeding, and so they immediately responded to the room where the child was at with the mother.
Police Chief R.V. Watt says the mother, Ashley Brown, was holding her wounded daughter, a gun laying on the floor nearby.
My officers noticed that the child had multiple gunshot wounds. They immediately took the child from the mother, started life-saving measures.
You saw a police officer holding the wounded child?
Yes, running the child to the ambulance.
Bad weather prevented the child from being airlifted to an Atlanta trauma center, so police did a fast-paced emergency escort for the ambulance.
Our dispatch contacted all the agencies between here and that area hospital to clear the pathway for us, which was instrumental as well in...
They cleared the road between 2 counties in order to get us there.
Cutting down that drive time.
The chief says when the girl arrived at the hospital, she was in critical condition. Her condition has improved somewhat, but
touch and go at this moment. So, you know, I'm asking for everyone to please keep the little girl in your thoughts and prayers.
The 31-year-old mother remains in custody. She faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault, battery, and cruelty to children in the first degree. In Walton County, Monroe, Tom Regan, Channel 2.
Let's go ahead and get those prayers up like they asked us while it's still going on right there, you guys. 2-year-old, sad, terrible, 4-year-old, terrible situation right there. We want to pray for a speedy and a full recovery. Don't know what the mom's issues are mentally or whatever, challenged, but you definitely don't need to be with those babies anymore. Something like that, if you actually did what they're saying that you did. I like to pray for a full understanding of what's going on here. And please, let's try to pray for this baby together, you guys, because together in prayer is much stronger than just one person. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Sad situation right there. Oh, my God. Thank God she's still living. That's right. Please remember to hit that like button, everybody. We don't just do regular stories over here. We like to do things like that, and that's what we do. There's power in prayer, and there's power in numbers. And when stories like that come up, that's what we're supposed to do. That's right. Wait a minute. An attempt. Yeah, that's an attempt. But I mean, come on. Why? Like, what the hell could you have gotten angry about that much that you want to do that to your own daughter, your own flesh and blood? I need to talk about everything I've been through, but it's not good for the channel. But guess what? We could do a spotlight one day, AJ, and we get a lot of that stuff out. That's right, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. And yes, we prayed for the baby, and we're hoping that we get to the bottom of this. Yes. Woo! Let's go, you guys. Let's go. Because if your man's on the floor and he ain't, let him go. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Let me see if you can run it. I ain't dancing like no Chris Brown. You know I ain't even gonna try. That dude is on the cusp of Michael Jackson dancing, legendary like that. Gotta give him his props when it come down to that entertaining. People love him. Breezy, they love him. But hey, they don't love him too much when it comes down to doing the craziness right now. We got a situation overseas in the UK, in London, where he's pled guilty over a bottle attack. That's right, you guys, and he could face a couple of years in prison, but the fans don't care. They just like, Chris Brown, Breezy. I'm looking at this thing like, man, he could have ended this fool's life, and they don't even care. They just care about Breezy. Come on over here, you guys. We got to get on over to the UK because he gave himself up. He threw himself on the mercy of the court. That's right. Chris Brown, we're going to see what's going on with this case as he pled guilty to an attack in a London nightclub.
On Friday, Chris Brown pleaded guilty to a fray over a fight in a London nightclub that injured a music producer. Brown, 37, made the change of plea during a hearing at London's Southwark Crown Court. He had previously denied more serious charges over the 2023 altercation. In return for the guilty plea, prosecutors dropped charges of assault, attempting to cause grievous bodily harm, and having an offensive weapon. Brown had denied attacking the music producer with a bottle at the Tate nightclub in Mayfair in February 2023.
One thing I do think is cool about him, you see how he shows love to the fans, and he's out there and he's giving them autographs and everything. He definitely showed love to his fans.
Brown had been freed on bail of £5 million, which allowed him to tour last summer in Europe and North America. He was freed on bail again on Friday and will be sentenced on October the 26th for the affray charge. On Friday, Chris Brown pleaded guilty to a...
And ladies, if you got $1,000 or $5,000, if you go to a Chris Brown concert and you want to take one of those intimate pictures of him holding you up with your legs wrapped around him, that's all you got to do. You can take a nice picture with him, and let's see what your boyfriend or your husband got to say about that. Because we've been hearing about a lot of drama after those photos. Anybody been hearing about those photos, huh? Anybody been hearing about those where he's lifting girls up and they kissing all on him in the mouth and everything? One lady actually took the rent money. You heard me, the rent money. No romance without finance. That's right. She took the rent money to go get a picture with Chris. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. That's right. $1,000. Take a nice picture with Chris Brown, you guys. You see those intimate situations that he got them in. Let's keep on going. You got no, he is too young, Juliana. Let's go, you guys. Good morning, Lori. How you doing, Lori Lou? Now we got another somber situation right here, you guys. It's pretty somber, pretty sad. I don't know who this person is because I don't watch this stuff at all. I have no idea. I never got caught almost watching this on the show. You guys, I don't know what your lying eyes were telling you. Has nothing to do with me. I do not watch this type of stuff. I'm just not like that. I'm appalled that you even think about watch something like that. But it's news, and I gotta bring it up. Let's go right now. We got a situation where a porn star, her name is Emily Willis. I'm not sure if that's her stage name. She was left in a rehab with broken and hemorrhaging. Her mom is now granted $3 million. I don't know who this person is. Have no idea about the profession. Brand new story to me. Let's check this situation out here, you guys. And the sad part about it is you never know what someone is going through until they go through it and they tell you about it, right? People can look pretty, beautiful, or whatever, but once you go ahead and peel off that scab, you never know what's under there. Let's get on over here for this $3 million settlement with a porn star.
Emily Willis has reached a $3 million legal settlement. More than 2 years after the former adult film star was found unresponsive at a California rehab and left with brain damage. According to documents obtained by E! News July 24th, Emily will receive approximately $1.25 million after attorney's fees and liens. Her mom, Yesenia Cooper, will continue to serve as her conservator because Emily is, quote, incapacitated. Per a complaint initially filed by her mom, Emily entered Summit Malibu near Los Angeles on January 27, 2024.
Let's get those 19 out of the way to go only have that 100 to get to. Come on, y'all. It's 119 away from 300. Vincenta, I know there's 19 people in here that did not double tap that screen and that they did not give me all the money in your pockets. That's right. Snap into a Slim Jim. That's right, you guys. You got to pick up that phone. Pick up the phone. Pick it up like this, right? And then you give me all the money in your Cash App first. Nah, that's not what you do. You're going over here if you're watching the show. You guys want to double tap that screen, or someone else said you hit those 3 dots right there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. you hit that like and you get more people over here. And if you really want to be a friend to the show, you know what you can do? You can subscribe, because we're on our way to 74,000 subscribers. Come on, you guys, we can do it. And if we get that 300 some kind of lucky way, you guys are going to be receiving merch. 6 Our Bottom Line keychains, 6 Our Bottom Line decals. Let's get the rest of this story going.
To seek treatment for a ketamine addiction, which she had been ingesting 5 to 6 grams per day for a year. At the time, Emily weighed 100 pounds, 16 pounds underweight.
So she was already addicted to ketamine, trying to get us, I guess, help. And then she was already 16 pounds underweight at 100 pounds. So she was needing help as far as like when it comes to going in the hospital, checking yourself in, rehab. Let's see what happened.
And was experiencing incontinence and night terrors, but
incontinence? Is it really?
Was, quote, not referred to a nutritionist or physician. The complaint alleged that workers failed to respond to her declining condition, despite facility records documenting symptoms, including an increased heart rate, night sweats, sensitivity to light, and an unkempt appearance and hygiene. Her condition worsened, and on February 4th, Emily was found unconscious in her room. Paramedics performed CPR for 30 to 40 minutes before her pulse returned, and she was rushed to a local hospital. According to her family's attorney, James A. Morris, Emily, quote, cannot move her body and lives with an anoxic brain injury from which she will never recover. He added, she is effectively frozen. In court filings, Malibu Summit denied wrongdoing, arguing that Emily refused staffers' attempts to send her to an urgent care or emergency room. E-News has reached out to attorneys for the facility for comment, but has not heard back.
I know a couple of you guys remember her probably in the films, but now incapacitated, not only that, incontinent, and her mother's forced to be taking care of her now because of negligence when it came down to the follow-ups. But it started off with an addiction to ketamine. Also, don't know why people get addicted to things if they're having any personal issues, any mental issues. Don't know where it stems from. Also, could be a reason why she picked that profession. Situations, you guys, you never know. Let's pray. Hope for the best for you. Hope the best for you, and I hope the best for your family. Let's keep on moving forward. Amen. Let's go, you guys, because we got in the same moment. It's Leopard. How many guys watched that Dave Chappelle show when he said the man came inside the car wash to get his car washed, and then the Hispanic, the Mexican man came in? Not me. This was Dave Chappelle. He says, man, you want to buy some seat covers? It's Leopard. You guys remember that, right? You remember it's Leopard. Well, I got a leopard story for you right now. Check this situation out. Yesterday, we showed you some bullshit. Day before yesterday, to be exact. Had the old man walking, minding his business, right? What was he doing? Walking up the road, minding his business. And who got behind him? A bull. He takes flight out of there. Old man is like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm saying to myself, they got random bulls just walking the streets of India? And people in the comments are like, yeah, they do. Bull getting love, bull rolling up to people, get rubbed and all of that. Okay, so I guess they got bulls out there. I didn't know they had no leopards, man. Look at this crazy situation this insane situation where a leopard leaps over the counter and attacks a shopkeeper in India. First we got the bulls, and now we got the leopards. Come on, you guys, check this craziness out right here. He lucky he got out of there. Leopard leaps over the counter and attacks a shopkeeper in India. First he attacks somebody right here. Then he jumps inside the shop. This is the shop. Check this out, you guys. A leopard.
Good.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and leopard appears. Don't turn around, you guys. It's coming. It's leopard. There you go. leopard said, I want some libations too. He gonna jump right in the window for the liquor store, y'all. Now watch, he's still in there. He's trying to get out. He's trying to get out. The leopard actually trying to get out. Look, 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 look. That ain't no regular cat right there. That's a leopard. He think if he go back there, he can get out. Nah, bro, we need you all the way out the other way, man. He about to knock the whole shelf down. It's leopard. Now, you know if that leopard would have stayed on him, that would have been his butt, right? The leopard actually fell back, because if that leopard would have wanted to stay on him, he would have been done. I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. They got leopards and bulls running around out here. You mean these streets right here? There's leopards and bulls running around by themselves. Oh, no, I don't want the job. We'll give you $500 an hour. No, thank you. You better put a cage up here on the gate, because I'm not even taking that job. $500 an hour? No, thank you. I want my hand, because he could have just snatched his whole hand off. Ha, ha, ha. He would have been, woo, out of there. One deep bite by a leopard, you out of there. We don't want that. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because if you made it this far, you made it to the health and wellness section, John. That's right, you guys. We're over here right now, and if you leave, don't even tell us you got to go. Say bye and do this like they do in church. That's right, no disturbances, no nothing. If you want to leave, go ahead and kick a rock up the block. Don't kick a rock up the block with no socks. I'm going to give you a pre-warning. No working out. I would have took my jacket off already. You all right. Don't worry about it. Don't run. There ain't going to be no working out. But you're about to get a whole bunch of smart information that I'm sure that you guys are going to need. So what I'm going to do right now is not even play around with it. It is the health and wellness section. That's right, you guys. Let's get right into it. I'm not even going to play. Right now, what are we doing in our health and wellness section? We're going to bring this up. Why some people eat everything and never gain weight. Don't you hate people like that? How you do it? How are you able to eat all of that? I done seen you eat about 10 wings. I saw you eat some pasta. I also saw you eat like a half a cake almost. Didn't I just see you eat like a whole bag of like honey roasted peanuts too? Where is it all going to? You got a friend like that? Somebody that just can eat the whole entire kitchen and the next day they're looking like this? Trojan man. What's going on with them people? How the hell are they able to do that? What are they doing? What's going on with their metabolism? Gotta say mine's. That's not rocking like you guys. Because I gotta be honest with you, I got a metabolism like that. You gotta just stay on point and keep moving. That's what you gotta do. How many people here know people like that? How many people know people like that? That's right. Wait a minute, homeboy said $500 an hour, body armor, and a sedation device. Let's go. I like that, AJ. How many people over here? How many of you guys over here? Let me know. Let me know. Can you do it? Are you the type of person that can scarf down everything like hamana? Ralph Cramden's buddy, Ed Norton, would be able to have a big old sub, and then next thing you know, come back downstairs like, that was just a snack. How many people do you know that they just can't gain weight for nothing? Come on in, you guys. I'm going to break it down to you guys and let you know why that's possible. Let's break it down right now. Why some people eat everything and never gain weight. If I was Monique, I'd be like, you little skinny heifer. Let's get into it, you guys. That's right. And this is coming from Body Protocols. It's called Why Some People Eat Everything and Never Gain Weight. If you know somebody like that, give me a thumbs up. If it's you, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. If you don't, go ahead with the thumbs down. If it's you, let me know. Let's get into it, you guys, right now, coming right off the top of the dome. Why some people eat everything and never gain weight.
who eats anything all day and never gains a single pound, it is not luck. Here is what is actually different inside their body. The most overlooked factor is called MEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It is all the calories burned through fidgeting, standing, and small daily movement.
That's because they get up and they move. Do you notice the other guy sitting down over there? Then you notice one other person moving? And have you been here long enough to be experiencing our bottom line health and wellness section where they talk to us about sitting down? Who told us about that? Anybody remember Move's method? If you're a fella, you should. Because Move's method tell you don't even use a chair. That's what you should be doing, right or wrong. Anybody remember Move's methods? Let's go. Let's get it.
Studies have found NEAT alone can vary by up to 2,000 calories a day between two people of the same size.
Okay, Erica.
That gap is bigger than most entire workouts. Naturally lean people often fidget more, pace while on the phone, and stand instead of sit. Their body burns extra energy without them ever noticing.
The show is 2.5 hours. I'm standing the whole time. Even when I'm doing prep, I'm standing. I don't use that chair a lot. You see what I'm saying? My back is sweating like crazy with the jacket on. So it's a double thing. I get to burn out, stand here and work out at the same time while I do the show.
Genetics also shapes your basal metabolic rate, the energy your body burns just staying alive. Some people are born with a naturally faster running engine. Muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue does. People with naturally higher muscle mass burn more energy all day. Thyroid function plays a real role too. Your thyroid controls your metabolic rate, and even small natural differences in thyroid hormones shift how fast you burn calories. Some people also have a naturally reduced appetite. Hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin vary between individuals, meaning some genuinely feel full faster. Gut bacteria matter more than people realize.
Some people don't need to eat that much to get full either. Are you that type of person? You don't even need to eat that much to get full. Sometimes it's like, yo, why you give me all this food?
Different gut microbiome patterns can influence how efficiently energy is extracted from food, although this is only one piece of the overall picture. There is also something called adaptive thermogenesis. In some people, overeating triggers a modest increase in energy expenditure, helping resist some weight gain. Brown fat is another factor. Unlike regular fat, brown fat burns energy to generate heat. Some adults naturally have more active brown fat than others. Genetics research has...
So if you're like me, you're a sweaty boy. When you lay down in the bed and you go to sleep, you wake up with a whole bunch of sweat. You're burning fat doing that too, sweating like that. I like to put a blanket on with a sheet sometimes. I never really realized why. Why? Because I like the cool feeling when the air conditioner is on. But also, I still sweat up under there too. Also helps when you lose weight and to keep your metabolism at a certain weight.
Identified many gene variants linked to body weight regulation, influencing appetite, fat storage, and metabolic. No single gene determines whether someone is naturally thin. Sleep also plays a hidden role. Poor sleep disrupts hunger hormones and increases cravings.
So if you get poor sleep, it messes with your hunger hormones and it induces cravings. So you're gonna want bad stuff if you get bad sleep. You need to get really good sleep because it's also good for your skin. The better you sleep, don't you notice how much better you look when you wake up in the morning? How much slimmer your skin looks, there's less wrinkles. I mean, by 1 or 2 o'clock, age probably reveals itself. You feel me? That's why you gotta get a lot of stuff done early in the morning if you wanna take photos or do acting. That's another trick when it comes down to acting. Why they always have early AM calls, hoping that you get a good night's sleep so you look the best to work out when the makeup happens. Believe it or not, I know that because I'm a background actor. A lot of stuff plays into it, you guys. And me taking my own advice, I even feel like I look better because I'm getting more rest. We need that rest because your body needs to repair while you're sleeping.
Naturally lean people often happen to have more consistent sleep patterns. None of this means calories do not matter. Weight is still governed by energy balance. These factors simply mean people burn or absorb that energy very differently. This is also why comparing yourself to a naturally thin friend is misleading. Their invisible NEAT, muscle, and metabolism may be working completely differently from yours. Being naturally thin is not automatically healthier either. Body composition, blood markers, and fitness matter far more than the number on a scale. If you want to influence your own metabolism, building muscle through strength training and increasing daily movement are the two most proven, controllable levers you have. Follow body protocols. Your friend was never doing something magic. Their biology was simply built differently.
And again, you gotta move. You heard what they said in the beginning of this video? The moving, to actually getting active. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, you guys, I used to be the type to sit down in the chair all the time and be lazy. But when I started getting up, it made me want to keep on doing it. Keep on doing it and keep on pushing. That's right, you guys. What do we got here? Why some people eat everything and never gain weight. And stop trying to compare your metabolism to other people, because it just may not work. This is a video that you are going to be able to find in the Our Bottom Line Discord, along with all of our other health and wellness videos. Again, you guys, what is it? Why some people eat everything and never gain weight. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up, because it ain't over. I got a real good one for you this time. And I love the way that they intertwine. When you get good information and you know that it's really, it's backed up and it's been proven, you get a lot of doctors and medical people and professionals that kind of say the same thing. Their words start to overlap. When I start to hear these things, it makes me look like I'm saying, you know what? We're getting a lot of identical information. It's got to be the truth, especially then I go look into it, go hit the library up, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is all correct information. Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Tracy, we got so many doctors that we pay attention to up in here, and it make your head spin. But when they're two different doctors from two different walks of life, but sort of some of their conversation starts to intertwine, that's when I know we're on to something. I think we're on to something right now, you guys, and stick with me, because this is the health and wellness section, and we're gonna run into what happens to your testosterone when you walk 8,000 steps. A buddy of mine that I know, he does 10,000 steps. One day we were going to a meeting in Pennsylvania. He met me out there. I said, yo, bro, where you at? He said, don't worry about it. I need a little bit of time because I got to get my steps in. I didn't even know what he was talking about. Next thing you know, he's feeling all good, came back. We did the whole meeting. Steps. Started to put my watch on steps. 8,000. He said, nah, you need to do 10,000. So I said, you know what, 10,000. I noticed when I start to go places, because it's set on my phone, it's set on my watch, if I do those 10,000, the phone will shake. And it'll say, hey, you just did 10,000 steps. Why are steps important? Why are steps important? Why is movement important? Let's get into it, you guys. What happens to your testosterone when you walk 8,000 steps a day? Got to get into it, you guys. Let's go. And again, we're already subscribed. You should too. This is coming in from Think Science. And why you need to walk is the same reason I started walking every single day. Not just one time either. 10-minute walk 3 times a day will do you fine. Also, we always talk about everything here. Remember how I told you guys about the vitamin D and everything from the sun? It all plays into these walks. You can cover a bunch of your exercise by just walking. You don't got to do intense workouts all the time.
1,000 steps you take, your testosterone climbs by 7 nanograms per deciliter. But there is a massive hidden catch. Most people are walking wrong for their hormones. They stroll, they wander, and they get absolutely zero biological benefit. By the time we finish today, you won't just understand why walking is the ultimate hormonal lever, you'll see the exact biological mechanism that protects your manhood. I'm going to break down the 7-point rule from a landmark 2021 medical study that proves every step counts.
That's right, you guys, and we're not far from getting that merch, you guys. All we got to do is get those 300 likes up. I know that you guys can do it. We got time to do it. I got faith in you. 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of these Our Bottom Line decals coming right out to you. All you got to do is hit a like button, and it's free. Subscribe to the channel, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to email me, and I'm going to send you guys this merch out. 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains, and 6 are going to certain people as well. Randomly selected, so guess what? All you got to do is get those likes up. Let's get into the show, you guys. Again, 7 topics, and we're going to cover it all right now. Come on, let's get into it. Why it's good to work out and why it's good to walk. Get those steps in.
I'll show you how a simple daily walk acts as a chemical kill switch for the estrogen currently circulating in your body. And
just so you know, men as well as women, testosterone necessary for both of us. That's why I'm making sure that we both understand this. Let's go.
Most importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to weave this into your life so that your body has no choice but to start building again. Before we look at why this works,
We have to look at what happens when the movement stops. Consider a group of healthy, active young men, guys in their absolute prime. Researchers once put these men into a step count study where they were forced to reduce their daily activity. They didn't change their diet. They didn't deprive them of sleep. They simply told them, stop moving. They capped their steps at roughly 1,500 a day, essentially mimicking the lifestyle of the average modern office worker.
So check this out. Active, moving young men, they told them to cut down their walking to this low, because they wanted to see what would happen to those bodies, those people. And they wanted them to mimic the people that go to work, go to sleep, and come back home. They wanted to mimic that. Check it out.
Who goes from the bed to the car to the desk. The results were terrifying. In just 2 weeks, these healthy men saw a massive drop in their insulin sensitivity. Their bodies started storing fat at an accelerated rate.
You don't want anything to affect your insulin sensitivity, because all that takes care of that sugar that you've been eating, and then that's the wall between diabetes. Anything going against that insulin, bad situation.
But the most shocking part? Their testosterone levels plummeted. Their bodies, sensing the lack of movement, essentially decided that reproductive mode was no longer necessary for survival. They shifted into hibernation mode. Then, the researchers reversed it. They told the men to start walking again, just walking. No heavy squats, no sprinting, just normal daily movement. Within days, the metabolic markers began to flip. The testosterone levels started to climb back up toward their baseline. This study proved one undeniable fact. Your body views a sedentary lifestyle as a biological emergency. When you stop moving, your testosterone doesn't just dip, it gets suppressed. But
I asked the 80-year-old person, how are you able to stay alive so long? What have you been doing? He said, youngster, you're gonna move it or you're gonna lose it. I said, what you mean? Move, get out there, move around. I said, okay.
that was just about what happens when you stop. The real aha moment came in 2021, when researchers released a bombshell study using data from the U.S. National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. They looked at hundreds of men, tracking their exact step counts and their blood hormone levels. They didn't just find a link, they found a mathematical formula. They discovered that for every 1,000 additional steps a man took per day, his testosterone levels increased by 7 nanograms per deciliter. Let's do the math on that. If you're currently sedentary, taking only 4,000 steps a day, and you bump that up to 10,000 steps, that is a 6,000 step difference. That is a potential 42-point increase in your baseline testosterone.
That's testosterone for men and women. Please understand that. Testosterone built to 42 from 4,000. Yeah, let's go.
Just from walking. But here's the scary part of the data. When they looked at men taking fewer than 4,000 steps a day, the odds of those men having clinically low testosterone were sky high. When they compared them to men taking over 8,000 steps, the active men had a 90% lower risk of having low T. Simply moving your body removes 90% of the risk of crashing your hormones. To understand why such a simple act has such a drastic effect, we have to look at the...
I gotta call that out. That's right, 55 Coffee House Lisa Roy. This is really scary for our next generation. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I wanna warn you. I wanna warn you with high processed foods, chicken nuggets, French fries, soda, juice, and bullshit that we feeding them. They don't even have the nutrients to give them a good immune system already, because the food that they're eating is garbage. So it's already working against them, because they don't even want to wait around and make a good meal that's going to be good and give them good fiber. They want those fast meals because that's what everybody's selling. And then they're not moving. They're playing PlayStation. They're sitting there all day eating snacks and Takis and garbage. That's what happens, you guys. And that's why we see a climb in diabetes amongst younger children now. Just keep on going.
Cortisol seesaw. Think of your hormone system like a bank account with a very strict budget. Your body uses the same raw materials, specifically cholesterol, to make both testosterone and cortisol. It cannot make an unlimited amount of both. It has to choose. Imagine you're at work and your boss drops a massive deadline on your desk. Your heart rate climbs, your jaw clenches, and your body pumps out cortisol. In that moment, your body says, "We need to survive right now. We don't need to thrive or reproduce."
Didn't give any information saying that sugar causes diabetes, but the overuse of it, and then when you have less insulin receptors to be able to protect you, That's what starts to cause situations like that, diabetes. We go through that every single day, bro. Who's that right there? CJ Mack. Yeah, we've been doing homework on this for days, for a while. We're not professionals, but we're learning. And thank you.
It steals the raw materials meant for your testosterone
Insulin
and uses
resistance,
them
right.
to build stress hormones instead. This is known as the cortisol steal. Walking is the ultimate antidote to this theft. When you engage in steady, rhythmic walking, you induce a state in the brain called optic flow. As the world moves past your eyes in a predictable rhythm, the amygdala, the fear center of your brain, actually quiets down. Walking literally lowers the volume on your stress response. While high-intensity exercise like sprinting actually raises cortisol temporarily because it is a physical stressor, walking lowers it. By walking, you are telling your body, we are safe. We are not under attack. When cortisol drops,
Because if you just sit down at the chair all day and you're just doing the same thing repeatedly, again, remember, your body's going to go right into storage mode. And that's going to be like where it's just shutting down, doing whatever. But if you're moving, you're telling your body, okay, we good out here. Let's get some testosterone happening. Let's get some cortisol. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some neural paths being built. Let's go. Let's move it.
you free up those raw materials and give your body the resources it needs to start producing testosterone again. However, the cortisol steal isn't the only enemy. We also have to talk about the physical structure of your body, specifically the fat around your midsection. Not all fat is created equal. The fat on your arms or legs is mostly just storage, but visceral fat, the hard fat that pushes your belly out, is different. Visceral fat is chemically active. It acts like a parasitic organ that produces an enzyme called aromatase.
There you go. I like that. Vincenzo said it. A sedentary lifestyle is a killer.
Imagine you are working hard to produce testosterone, pouring it into a bucket. Aromatase is a hole in the bottom of that bucket, but it's worse than that. It doesn't just let the testosterone leak out, it converts it. Aromatase turns your testosterone into estrogen. This is why men with significant belly fat often suffer from low libido and mood swings. Their own fat is actively robbing them of their manhood. This is where walking becomes your superior weapon. Your body burns.
You guys want some estrogen? Go ahead and slow it down. Then you wonder why you got the man boobs and you got the midsection and the butt start getting all big, kind of looking like a woman.
Fuel differently depending on how hard you are working. When you sprint or lift heavy weights, your body burns glycogen, sugar stored in the muscles. It's quick energy for explosive movement. But when you walk, you stay in the oxidative zone. This is the zone where your body becomes incredibly efficient at mobilizing and burning fat for fuel. By walking consistently, you are slowly starving the aromatase factory. You aren't just losing weight, you are removing the chemical weapon that is being used against you. But what about the food you eat? We've all experienced the food coma. You eat a big lunch and an hour later, you want to curl up under your desk. That is your blood sugar spiking and crashing. When your blood sugar is chronically high, your body has to pump out insulin to manage it. High insulin levels are a direct signal to the testes to lower testosterone production. It's a protective mechanism. The body thinks the metabolism is broken and decides it's a bad time to reproduce. Most men try to fix this with brutal, restrictive diets that they eventually quit. But
you gotta move and you gotta eat right. Because you don't want to give yourself a brutal diet. You want to move and you want to eat right.
But walking offers a backdoor solution. Your leg muscles, your quads, hamstrings, and glutes are the largest muscles in your body.
Yep.
When you walk, these muscles contract thousands of times, acting like a giant sponge for blood sugar. They soak up glucose from your bloodstream without needing nearly as much insulin to do it. Imagine you've just finished a large dinner. Instead of sitting on the couch to watch TV, you step outside for just 10 minutes.
You gotta move. And how they say sometimes you want to let your food digest a little bit. I understand you want to sit there and let it digest, but it's actually better to move and you burn up a little bit of those calories as you're moving. Not even fast-paced moving, but just go outside and take a little brisk walk or whatever after you've eaten. I'm sure you come back and you be a little settled better. Yes, you can sit down and settle, but then you got the gas problems and all of that because, you know, you don't want to lay down after you eat. That never worked for me. I always get cramping and I always get problems if I eat and lay right down. I've never been good at eating while I was laying down or laying down right after I eat. I always get like a gas bubble or something like that. Always. I don't know about you guys, but I do.
By doing this, you blunt the blood sugar spike and prevent that massive release of insulin. By keeping your insulin levels low and stable, you signal to your body that your metabolic environment is healthy, which acts as a green light for testosterone production. Beyond the chemistry, testosterone isn't just a chemical, it's a feeling. It's linked to dopamine, the molecule of motivation and reward. When you sit around all day, you feel stagnant, and your brain produces less dopamine. This lethargy feeds into a loop of low testosterone. Movement breaks the loop. Biologists talk about the winner effect. When an animal patrols its territory, explores new environments, and moves with purpose, its testosterone rises.
And it's keeping the same pace. And believe it or not, that 10 minutes goes by that fast. 10 minutes when you're actually moving and you're looking at things. And now, not only that, but you're helping your vision. Because we also talked about the screen of the television, right? You're always right up on that video screen or right on that phone. When you're walking, we want you to look at that far off distance. Look at one of those buildings like a block away. I want you to try to focus on something on the top of that building, right? Blink your eyes a couple of times, look away, and then look right back at that same object. Because sometimes you may get blurred to one area. If you're like me, sometimes I get blurred to that because I've been looking at the phone for so long, looking at this for so long. So we've also learned here, pick a place, pick something, a couple of blocks, maybe a block away, or top of a building, a small focus point. Look at it. Close your eyes and blink for a little while. That's kind of like the reset right there. And we can't really do that by staying in the house. We can't get the vitamin D that we need by staying in the house the way that we're supposed to get it from the sun. That's why I keep on telling you guys, drink some water, go outside and experience some of that sun. I always tell you that. Don't try to say that I don't. This is how just why I'm saying it, because I know they're about to say it, but I did say it first. Let's keep on going. Let's go.
It is a biological reward for being active. Walking, specifically brisk, purposeful walking, mimics this patrolling behavior. It releases endorphins and dopamine, which improves your mood and creates a positive feedback loop. High testosterone makes you want to move, but the act of moving makes your body want to produce testosterone. By forcing yourself to walk, even when you don't feel like it, you are jump-starting the engine. Now, how do you actually turn this into a reality? You don't need a complicated training manual, but you do need to understand the 3 pillars of a testosterone walk. First, let's talk about the pace. A casual stroll is great for your mental health, but for your hormones, you need to pick it up. Imagine you're walking through a busy airport and you're slightly late for your flight. You aren't running, but you're moving with intention. You should be breathing harder than normal, but still able to speak in short sentences.
For this, I'd give myself a destination. I'd give myself a count destination. Like I might do it from like, if I'm doing blocks, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, it'd probably take me about, let's say about how far I can go for like 10 blocks. Let's say about 10 blocks, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 10 minutes. Then I'll set my time for that when it comes down to this. Because you're gonna have to focus on your pace. Yes, you want to stop for stoplights and do something like this and you're waiting, but you're still moving, right? The same way you see joggers doing it. And then you're going to keep on going and keep your pace going so your heart rate can stay the same as what they're trying to say. Let's keep on moving forward.
This is the sweet spot that burns fat without spiking cortisol. Next, consider the timing. As we discussed with the sugar sponge effect, the most effective time to walk is right after you eat. Instead of one long, grueling walk in the morning, try to split it up 10 minutes after lunch, 15 minutes after dinner. This dosing strategy keeps your metabolism humming all day long and keeps your insulin levels in check. Finally, think about your environment. If you can, get outside. Sunlight is crucial because it triggers vitamin D production in the skin. Vitamin D isn't just a vitamin, it's a steroid precursor, a raw building block for testosterone. Walking on a treadmill in a dark basement is better than sitting on the couch.
But being outside is better because you're getting the sun, you're getting the air, and the vitamin D.
But walking outside in the sun is exponentially better. You get the movement, the stress reduction of optic flow, and the raw materials all in one go. The beauty of walking is that the barrier to entry is zero. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need a gym membership, and you don't need to learn perfect form. You just need to stand up. If you're feeling the effects of low testosterone, the fatigue, the brain fog, the lack of drive, don't start by looking for a magic pill.
Get up and walk, because that's not what you want. We don't want supplements. You guys told me the other day, yo, Boogotti, why don't you just get the garlic supplement? It's good for you. I'd rather get the natural garlic clove, crush it, and wait the 10 minutes to get the natural effect. Drop it inside the mason jar. And get that taste every single day. Yeah, garlic probably have bad breath, but I could always brush my teeth after that. But I feel that I'm getting it in a natural form, is why I do it this way. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. And if you appreciate the content that you're getting today on the health and wellness section, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up, because we're almost at 74,000 subscribers. This, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is gonna be your last chance to get some merch, because this video is coming to an end. I'm warning you. So I'm trying to send you guys some merch out. Let's go ahead and see if we can bang that 90 out, because if you can make it to 300 likes today, you're going to be getting 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of these Our Bottom Line decals. That's right, sending them out to you, and all you got to do is email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. I don't care if it's the work address, the store up the block, wherever you want them to go, I'm going to send them to you. Let's go, you guys, and let's wrap up when it comes down to this segment right here. Let's go. Let's get it.
Start by fixing the foundation. Your body was designed to move. When you stop moving, it starts shutting down. Walking is the signal that turns the lights back on. It clears the stress. It burns the fat that steals your hormones, and it stabilizes your blood sugar. It is the single most effective, natural way to create an environment where your testosterone can thrive.
And it's free.
Here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, hit 8,000 steps. No excuses. Rain or shine, do it for a week, and then ask yourself how you feel. You won't just feel lighter, you will feel the engine finally turning over again.
For the next 7 days, hit 8,000 steps. That's probably 10 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes after lunch, and 15 more minutes after in the evening, you guys. I would set a destination. I'm gonna go up to 117th Street or 118th Street and back. That should be able to get that time in for me to get my steps in. That's how we want to do it, you guys. Let's go. Let's get it.
Start walking. Your body will do the rest.
All right. Hold on.
For every 1,000.
Hold on a minute, because you know how we do over here. I got to get you the main stage so you can go ahead and get this video just in case you want to see it on your own. What video is this? It's what happens to testosterone when you walk 8,000 steps daily. That's right, you guys, when you walk 8,000 steps daily. And this comes in from Think Science. That's one of our sister stations over there. We love getting content from over there. And yes, it's going to be in the health and wellness section later, you guys. You know it is. We know we love our animals over here. And look at that cutie right there. You know we love our animals. Look at that one right there. Look at this puppy that was found in the trash. He would not stop shaking. And isn't that a sad one right there? Look at his little cute face. We love animals over here. Let's see what's going on with this situation right here, you guys, because you know we love them. So open up that screen and let's see if his story turns out the way we hope it does.
Initially, he was very scared. He was shaking, and it was evident that he was not okay. Some people said they were hearing puppy screams. We couldn't even see him at first. We were driving all that way without knowing what to look for. We were about to leave, and that's when we saw him.
Bulgaria.
We were very happy that he was alive, but he was in a very bad state. Most of his body was covered in dirt. He was severely dehydrated and didn't have any food. Most likely he wouldn't have survived. After a week or so, we approached him very slowly and we gave him food.
If you love animals, go ahead and get those likes up. We love animals over here. Everybody who loves animals, let's see if you can hit that like button to get us up to 300. All of our animal lovers. Come on, animal lovers, let's go.
Seeing that he was responsive and wanted to eat put a smile on our faces, and we knew he wanted to live and that he was going to be okay. Once we got in the car, We gave him water. This is the first time, I would assume, that he's in a car. He doesn't know what's going on. He continued to shake. But after about 2.5 hours, he was just so tired that his eyes just shut. He literally fell asleep in our laps. It made us feel very good just to see that he could close his eyes and rest.
Now, if that was to happen to anybody in here, it's a wrap. I'm keeping it. Y'all would force to fail so fast. You guys ain't giving up this dog once it fall asleep on you. I know how y'all get down.
He probably understood that we meant no harm and just wanted to help him.
Time for a bath, Stinky.
Once we got him home, the first thing that we had to do was to wash him.
Thank you,
This took a lot of time. He was one of the dirtiest puppies we've had, but he actually behaved very well.
'Cause he's a baby.
Then we dried him off and he became a lot more playful at our home. We just let him explore. He started sniffing around. He actually started wagging his tail, which he didn't do before.
You feel better. Now he's sleepy because of that bath. See that?
The vet visit went well. He was completely different from the day we found him. He was curious. There was no fear of the vet. The vet told us that within a few weeks, he would naturally heal because he's still small. And actually, that's what happened after a few weeks living with us. He was running, wagging his tail, and showing no sign of pain or injury. He is very playful, very curious, and very loving to other small creatures. He got adopted 1 month after we rescued him. From the moment they saw each other, they fell in love. Every life matters, and if you see an animal in need, try to help it. They can't report it to someone themselves.
Look how big he got. Look at that, y'all. That's right, you guys. That's him right there with a whole family living life. That's right. Let me get it for you guys. Oh, what's that? Agradecimiento. Agradecimiento. Especial. Okay. Hey, what's that? Thunder and Chris from the Paw Squadron. There you go, guys. Look how big he got. That was a pretty little dog right there. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up, because guess what? That's it, you guys. That's it. You know how we do it around here. We'll be right back again tomorrow. But nope. Don't go nowhere, because I know a lot of people out there trying to get promoted, trying to get their business out there. You might be a traveling salesman. You might even sell shower curtain rings. I'm waiting for one of you guys to catch on to that one. Do you sell shower curtain rings? I don't know what you do, but if you want to get your business out there, send your promos into us. But they have to be in a 1080 by 1080 size form. That's right, you guys. We're going to put them in the post notification area. And since we've got almost 74,000 subscribers, that's who is going to possibly be able to see your promo. So send it over to us and make sure it's in a 1080 by 1080 size frame. We don't know what you do, but we want to help you get promoted. Also, you guys, y'all know what I'm about to talk about. The Show Your Talent search. That's the talent search that we're doing in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and in Staten Island. And plus, one person from here is going to be able to be part of the show. Just got a call. We got 2 more weeks that we got to wait till we finally hit the road. The distributor has already accepted us, and it's about to go down. So we're going to be promoting for another 2 weeks, taking email addresses and sending you guys updates, because guess what? That's right, we're about to be out there live for the Show Your Talent search. That's the talent search. It's going to be in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Also, one person from here. And if you want to be a part of this talent search, how much am I going to make, Boogotti? Boom! $250 per borough. Only one person per borough. And after that, we're going to put everybody together to compete for what? The grand prize of $1,000. Sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. And I'm your boy, Boogotti NYC. I will be one of the hosts / one of the judges, along with my DJ. You guys know who I'm going to say. I say her name almost every single day. DJ Don Donna from Black Ink Crew formerly, but now that's my DJ. That's my DJ. We pulling up the liquor stores, restaurants, hookah lounges. We turning up this summer, you guys, and we're going to be out there 2 more weeks. So send those email addresses in so that we can get it all mapped out and let you guys know where we're going to be in the 5 boroughs. Also, one person from here will be able to be a part of the talent show, and you might even be able to win some money. So let's do it, you guys. Let's go. Also, you know how we do it. It's Monday, and we got to get those prayers in the air because we don't start the show and we don't end the show until we get those prayers going. We got to pray for every single person here. I want to pray for all of my family, all of the friends, every single person who came to enjoy the show. And guess what? I'm hoping that you guys got a lot of trending topics, current events, and information from the health and wellness section. Right now, you guys, let's go ahead and get those prayers in the air because I know that's what you're waiting for. We're going to pray for health. That's one of the things we pray for here. Want to pray for happiness. Want to pray for understanding. Also non-biasness right there, you guys. And we're going to pray for love. That's right. We want to pray for family as well as animals. We're praying for Rebecca Lanya and Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Got Vincenta we're praying for as well as Miss Swanza and Yartate. Okay, we can't forget about liberty and justice. Thank you so much for coming through. And we want to pray for you as well as your friend who lost their lives. I want to pray for strength for liberty and justice. I want to pray for your family. I want to pray for your friends that you guys have strength throughout this time right now. Yes, Liberty. We love you over here. We just want to let you know that we're praying for you right now. We got your back. If you need anything from us, we got you. Also want to pray for Carlessive. Can't forget about Rebecca Lanya and Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I saw Mark Finley and Miss Keisha. Can't forget about Winter Rising and Miss Swanza. How about 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy and Liberty and Justice and Lasso Kid. Who else we got in here? Winter Rising and Carlessive. Can't forget about Guy and Elsa. Can't forget about Teddy, Terry, Winter Rising, Carlessive, Angels Among Us. Can't forget about Terry, Luigi. Shout out to Luigi as well. All of our new people as well. Jelena, I can't believe that. I just remembered a name that's on a new person. I guess that's because you've been coming every single day, so we're going to give you a shout out as well. Can't forget about every single person that holds the show down because if it wasn't for you, there would be no show. Rebecca Lanyon, Bueno, Batty Lynn, Winter Rising, Carlessive, Angels Among Us. Can't forget about Jeffrey Spilker, Mark Dorfman, Casey Ramos, all of our mods. That's right, Liberty and Justice. I ain't forget nobody. And I can't forget Kendra Walker. That's right, you guys. And Rebecca Lanya and Bueno. Want to give all you guys love and shout out. Amen. That's right, you guys. And we're going to be right back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock for the Tuesday edition of Our Bottom Line. I got to go pull up some trending topics, current events, and another segment from the health and wellness section so that we're ready, locked and loaded for tomorrow at 6 o'clock. You guys, don't worry about what they're doing. We're going to keep on pushing. We're going to keep on migrating and getting good people in here. Don't worry about numbers. We worry about a good show, getting the right information out. And guess what? You want to send some information in for the health and wellness section? Liberty already told you how to do it. Send that information into bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Again, that's bridgethisllc@gmail.com, and we'll make sure that we do the research and you'll get your credit for it. With that being said, you guys, I could have did it by myself, but I'd rather do it with you. And that's why I come in every day to do it with you. So now, how I'm going to say it? Y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. So until 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, how we going to say it? Got 'em! Peace. See you guys in the morning.